into your player recap now.
We arrived at the house in the fog at the end of the map. There's lots of spooky noises and like a pig noise and a man noise and all sorts of crazy stuff. We were exploring the house. We found a well, and we went to the bottom of the well, and we found a locket with a unhappy woman on it. And we explored the attic area. And we found like the lords. Oh yeah, by the way, Rieta found a cemetery with a bunch of dead people names and inscriptions about them. And we found a bunch of clues about them throughout the house, particularly the lord and the lady. There was some antics with trying to put a portrait back where it belonged over the fireplace. Putting a trap in the kitchen for the hog that we think, the ghost hog. Stealing some spices. Yeah. And then the really important thing, I guess, to me, is that we found a hidden room, and there was a group of people hiding out in the room called themselves the Kindness or the Scarlet Sash. And they seem like good folks. They have a lantern that and like a note that leads them to the hand. And we told them about the eye. And I guess we're both on our separate missions. They're gonna get the hand, and we're gonna get the eye, and we're gonna protect them.
Yeah. Just a few more details. The 4 people that we met were Miranda, was the kind of the leader with the kind face. I wrote down Tasper for the man, and Rinnick for a younger person, and then Unique, maybe? I didn't spell it very well, for a more severe woman.
Yeah.
And yeah, they told us that this building, is a crossing to the Shadowfell. And that you can cross the plains here, but it wasn't very clear exactly about how or how to get back.
Also that there's another being here somewhere.
Is a ghost, right? You mean the guy in the well?
Yeah, we think there's definitely like actually a ghost. Like they said they were faking being the ghosts, but there's also to scare people away, but there's also like a ghost.
And when we went down into the well and found the locket, he like whispered to us, right? Actual ghost.
Yeah, the ghost was trying to call its like the family dog.
Yeah, and we have the note with the dog's name.
I feel like we know a little bit about the people that lived in the house. Lauren. That there was like a man and woman with their dog, but also I think someone that was younger that was sickly, and maybe like some help that lived here. And it's really hard to figure out if the man and woman were in love or not. There was like love notes and stuff in the locket. She looked kind of sad in, so I don't really know if they were happy or not. But he was a hunter. I think he's like a famous hunter, maybe. I found some of his stuff. Does that sound right?
Yeah, he was like a big hunter. He had a studded leather armor that I need to scale down to halfling size once we get to the city.
Wait, is that that we think that is the hunters. It sounded like some of the stuff we found in the house belonged to the group up here, the Scarlet Sash.
Yeah, we found some of their robes.
But that we think is the hunters.
Yeah, that along with he had a heavy crossbow and like a really nice crossbow case that was like monogrammed.
And the bear trap, I think we found.
Oh yeah, that's right. We replaced bear traps.
We also found some other like semi-valuable things. Like there's a harp that's like super valuable but really heavy, and then like the paintings and mirrors are probably like valuable, just they're really heavy.
Yeah,
the crossbow bolts have crimson fletching on them.
Oh, we found a feather. Someone got a green feather. To confirm that green birds exist.
Yes, green birds exist. But there was a picture with the dog had a dead duck, like a mallard duck in it. So I'm assuming it might be a mallard feather. Maybe not. Maybe it's a mystical bird.
Or parrot, right? Don't they have green?
Something green.
Or like, I don't know much about birds. I'm just stop there before I say some of them. Yeah, so we want to explore the house, figure out what this Shadowfell thing is. If we don't think we're prepared for that just yet. But good to know where it is and put the ghost to rest, maybe?
I would really like to put the ghost to rest. We definitely need to go pick up the trap from the kitchen to make sure no one accidentally sets it off.
Oh yeah, and we returned the spices that we took because
we
they
did.
belong
Return
to
the spices,
the
sash.
Yeah. And Rieta really loved the Scarlet Sash name. I remember that. She was very wowed by that.
I think they really like us for some reason.
I think we made some good rolls on persuasion and things.
I think they were definitely.
We also we helped them out. I remember I directed them that like they were looking for a safe place to go and to take the stuff that they had with them, and I directed them to the dungeon in the Dolor Forest, the old tomb that we went through a while back.
Yeah.
And they're looking for a place to hide what was in the lantern, which we think we know what it is, right? It's a scroll of some kind.
A scroll that leads to the hand, which is, I guess, a relic or something that's evil.
So when we first came into the house, you, or I think someone, cast Detect Good and Evil, and we got a half blimp. We determined if the half blimp was coming from the lantern or was coming from them.
Oh, no, we haven't done that.
Know that? Okay.
Well, so when you guys were in the room talking, Kassandra, you did notice notice that strong evil emanating from that scroll in the lantern, but you also noticed the half flip behind you.
Behind me? Oh, I don't think I remember that.
Not like directly behind you, but like somewhere in the house, like behind.
Oh, okay, like on
your
this
party.
level.
Gotcha. Above, so it was like diagonally behind you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So okay, yeah, so we have like a full like hallway that we haven't explored that could lead to stuff.
Yeah, like as we've been going through the house, we've been hearing things, and that might be what these folks were doing probably.
Yeah, but there's definitely something else. Yeah,
I thought they said the only ghost was in the basement.
No,
they weren't doing the one in the basement.
Don't think they clarified where it was. I could be misremembering.
They did not clarify, and they didn't necessarily say there was a ghost. They just indicated that whatever noises you were hearing other than the ones that they indicated doing themselves, they had no idea about, and they weren't about checking it out. They were just using a space and, kept to themselves.
Yeah. I think they were doing like the pig noise and the footsteps. I can't remember.
I'm trying to find my notes if they said. We definitely heard a distant sound of a man screaming that kept changing locations.
Oh, okay. That might have been them too.
That was them as well.
Does it sound? Did the one guy that's in their group? I think there's like a big husky guy in the group. Does he sound like the person who's screaming?
Quite the opposite. Not a big husky guy. A very timid, older gentleman.
I've got it wrong then.
Was he the pig in the kitchen?
I think I did some things where I indicated who was who, but the older gentleman was named Tasper. He's Tasper. Yeah, he was like a hog.
Mm. I think we got everything.
I think that's everything. We left off like literally. I think we were like backing out of the room and kind of being awkward about it. But I think that's where we left off.
Well, we went out one door and we're like, wait, we want to go out the other door. So we went back into the door.
Where the door led, yeah.
All right, so we'll jump back into this awkward situation for today's session here. So you guys are in this attic again. What Cassandra just said, you guys like had went into the bedroom, but then Roland had pointed out that there's another door, so you guys tried going that way. So you guys are where you are right now. Oh, and I did put the tokens as a representation of the people that are in there. I realized last session there weren't.
All right, Tarvik, lead the way.
I can see Tarvik just came around to the other side, so I'm gonna
from the thing.
walk over.
Yeah. Well, now we know. Is that a room there?
This is a door that Tarvik is standing right in front of. And I think this was something that you guys were about to go into, but then diverted course before. So here I'm opening dynamic, so we should see it now.
Okay. I need to get over there.
And that is the staircase up.
Oh. Up is where I felt my presence.
Oh, someone sees you? Bless you.
Oh, I thought that was like a sound effect.
I was trying to block it from the camera, but I should have muted. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Bless you. You do not need to apologize for your sneezes. Alright, so you guys, as you approach into this room, so Tarvik leading the way, you see against the west wall stands a very beautiful, ornate roll-top desk, and north of which there are two leather-padded armchairs, and they face a fireplace carved with images of wolves and stags and other beasts. And draped over each chair is kind of the wolf skin, and you kind of take a look at it. It looks very real. A narrow spiral staircase choked with cobwebs kind of winds up on the east wall, which is what you see kind of here. But yeah, you guys can tell me what you want to do in this room.
Is the roll top desk up or down?
It is closed.
I can try to open it.
You try it, and it appears to be locked.
I try to unlock it.
Alright, go ahead. Beastles. Whoa!
Nice.
First roll of the night. Damn. Oh, man.
Is that our first 30?
Yeah.
Oof. Man, I feel scared for me in this session with that as the first roll. I feel like Roll20 is favoring up the party. So as Cassandra goes in, Cassandra, explain to me how awesome you do this, because 30. What the heck?
I'll turn to you guys with I'll have my tools, so but I'm totally looking at you guys, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess we'll check this out. And you'll hear click, click, and I start opening it.
So insane. In a blink of a second.
I hovered over the roll, and it looks like your halfling luck played a part in that.
Oh, did it really?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh gosh, yeah. You mean she rolled a 1 and then a 20, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. So it automatically does that for me. That's nice.
That is really nice. The chances of that, though, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you click, click, click. In a blink of an eye, the roll-top desk opens up, and you can see that on the desk are a set of calligrapher's supplies and also a leather-covered journal. And I will go ahead and share this journal to you guys so you can see it.
Like stuff for Rolen.
Yeah, I'll take the calligrapher's supplies if no one else.
So this is the journal's contents. It has a stylized wolf's head on the front cover, and based on the writing, it appears to have belonged to Baron Brantifax's wife. You can see very delicate handwriting. I'll let you guys read that.
So it looks like we need to spend an hour reading the journal to learn this. Are we taking a rest? Okay.
Yeah, no, that was just copy paste. You can not make you guys spend an hour reading this. As you leaf through, you guys are really good skimmers.
Rolen is just giving us the LDR.
It's because of Rolen, yeah.
Remember the names on the stones?
It's one of the handouts to the headstone engraving.
Yeah, in the same section. I think if I press this, yeah, it should pop up for everyone.
Oh.
You guess the part where she killed her daughter? Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Evil whispers in the graveyard.
The mother is not buried out there. Only the father, the dog, and the two girls. Possible she had killed the other husband and the dog.
She wanted to leave though. She could have just left.
So she mentions a nursemaid, but the nursemaid probably would have left after her child died, and then the younger child, or the one that lived to be older, sounds like that was after. Evil whispers in the grave. I wonder if it has something to do with the crossing. Something came over and possessed her to do something evil.
Maybe. DM, another question I have for you. I know it mentions like how the Baroness was a bigger fan of the trapping civilization. Does it list like cities that she would often visit? Or like okay.
Wait, the first line where it says it describes her visits to the chalet, did she not live here with her children?
Oh.
Does the journal make it seem like she didn't live here?
Yeah.
Wait, was that a question for me?
Well, kind of, yeah. Just by reading the journal, does it sound like the Baroness had lived here, or did she only visit from time to time?
She visited. Because she just detested this place.
Here's another question. Is this dated?
No.
Like, can we get... Okay.
Do I recognize the name, Bantifax? Or do any of us do?
Make a history check with... For you, Rolen, I will say you're the only one who can really make it, because they're in the northern area. None of these others are.
Ooh.
You in your studies... You and your studies were so focused on a lot of like magic related things that this kind of history escapes you. Not really quite sure.
Do we go to the grave or go up?
Can we check the rest of the room first? Like underneath the rug and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, make an investigation check. You want to check under the rug or anything else? Ooh, nice rolls.
Not natural though.
Yeah. So you look top to bottom. It appears that this was like the contents of this roll top desk were the only things really of importance left here. Everything else is just kind of in disarray. You do notice though that the staircase has very much not been used in an extremely long time. Like there's just so many cobwebs and like just piled up. It's it seems like it's been neglected, probably in relation to what you read about in the journal of her daughter dying. So you have a guess based on that really good roll that leads to a rune related to the daughter.
One of the younger one. The one that died because she was bedridden, or the one that got killed by the wolf?
The bedridden one.
Don't wanna do anything else in this room?
No. Someone else can lead the way. I don't want to deal with cobwebs.
Cobweb.
Can I ask? Can I ask another question about the book real quick? I'm sorry, I'm still going back to this. Did she give a reason why she wrote this at all? It doesn't. If it's not dated, I don't think it's like a journal, really, right?
Well,
so
first off, never apologize. That's D&D. Second of all, go ahead and make me an insight check.
Okay. Insight. 18.
Even though this wasn't dated, you know that she wrote this because she needed to get it off her chest. This was, she really just did not like this place, and she had a lot going on in her life, as you read about her daughter and stuff. And she needed to write. It wasn't, meant to be found or anything. It wasn't, a what do you call that? The books about themselves. It wasn't biography.
A memoir,
Yeah, a memoir, yeah. It wasn't anything like that. It's just her writings.
Okay, so it's realistically probably closer to a therapy journal than an actual journal.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That's what you intuit from that.
All right. Tarvik will go upstairs if no one else wants to deal with the cobwebs. He'll just take his great axe in front of him and just start slicing through the cobwebs.
Nice.
And head up the stairs. Yeah.
Thanks, Tarvik.
All right, who's following after?
Yeah.
What's the order here?
I'll go second.
Okay. Alright, so Rieta, I'm going to put you last, and don't move your tokens, because I'm going to do a big jump.
Okay.
Big jump.
Yeah, I just need to... Oh gosh. Alright, hold on. Big jump. It's not... Don't move yet. Yeah, it's weird.
Nope.
I was about to say that's a giant room, and then I realized...
No. That was just the lighting. Oh gosh. Alright, hold on. Y'all are gonna look at some weird stuff. Sorry. Well, I get
Saw
you
darkness,
all in
and now
here.
I now see a room. I think.
All right, you guys should be all in a smaller room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll slide in. I'll slide in if everyone else. Yeah. I'll slide in if everyone else wants to slide in here, so we can all see.
Which way should we slide?
If someone wants to go right there, there's a spot. There's a spot.
Token doesn't really want to move.
I can't move mine. Oh,
there you
go. Okay.
Maybe
I'll just go into the corner. There I am. There's one more. There's more spots.
Yeah, I think
you're good.
There we go.
We're good.
All right, we're in.
We can do this, guys.
Perfect. Get your plate off of my. Okay.
Here. Oh. Yeah. No. Here. Did I just eliminate Rolen?
I'm not on
I was about to say, where did Rolen go?
A meteor came crashing down.
Did I pull him back on somewhere randomly?
Rolen start making death saving throws.
DM just obliterated you. No, okay, here, sorry. There.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, now that we've all sorted that out.
We go
back in. So you see, as you approach the creaky and very cobwebbed staircase, you notice that you approach into an attic area. So it has a peaked roof, so the area inside is a little bit smaller. It slopes down towards the east and west sides. You see that there is dust everywhere. It just blankets everything in the room. There is a stone hearth up on the north wall, and you see that it even covers that. It covers an oval mirror that's mounted above it, and an oval rug on the floor. Everything is so dusty. Against the left-hand side wall, half hidden behind just curtains of cobwebs, is a bed sized for a very young child, a rocking chair, a shelf that's lined with dolls and a wash basin. And like a little niche to the south contains just like a small wooden cradle, a wooden playpen, and a window box. And then suspended above the playpen is a mobile made of like very colorfully painted fish on the ends of hooks.
This was a sad room.
Do you want to sense again to see if there's the evil?
Yeah, I can. Hang on, let me see how many I have. Oh, shit, at least did we do short rest last time at some point?
I think we must have, because I definitely took damage at some point.
Oh no, it's a long rest. So I only have one left. Can we use it?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to look up. If mine is a...
It only... Oh, you have one?
Well, I don't have that, but I have... I have Detect Good and Evil, but it's not a ritual, and I don't have it prepared. So that's...
Okay.
Unless we wait a full... That's why I wanted to check and see.
Alright, I will check one last time. I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. Within 60 feet, do I feel the presence of any celestial, fiend, or undead?
Mm-hmm. So that half blip that I was talking about earlier, you sense it right next to you on the wall, and it is emanating from the doll.
Oh my god! You watch
like
Cassandra
there's multiple
just
dolls, so it's like just that entire wall full of dolls. It emanates from them. You don't know which particular doll. And it's a half blip.
There's something up with one of the dolls.
Should I cast Detect Magic? Actually, I don't have it prepared. I'd have to ritual cast it.
I get behind Rieta.
I'm gonna try to talk to the dolls, y'all. I'm gonna say, hello. Are any of you alive-ish?
You talk to them and you wait for a few more beats. Nothing seems to happen.
You touch the dolls?
I don't know. Is this just something like spoiled kids get? They get like haunted dolls?
No, that's not a thing. That's spoiled.
Okay.
As a spoiled child myself, I did not receive one haunted doll.
Well, that's good. You had good parents.
Papa
was sorely against it.
There's something that I can try here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh.
All right, let me think about this for a second.
In the relevant text here, I think, is you can use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast the spell or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
Interesting. Hold on. There are some other parameters in here that I'm just double checking on. Alright. Alright, let me make... Okay, so, Rieta, you cast Detect Thoughts around the entire section of dolls, and you immediately sense, like, screaming rage and this thought of, get out of here. And just like intense rage that you're here, and a sense of like defensiveness, and just like basically like, get the fuck out of my space. Like, what are you doing here? Intruders. Like, I just want to like beat the living shit out of you kind of rage.
There's something here that's very mad and wants us to leave.
Didn't say why.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I guess we can try talking to it and see if it guides its thoughts. Um, I Who are you?
What's her name? Is it the mom?
You don't
What's
get
her
a
name?
reply.
Yeah, let's just say like the names of the people out loud, right? So, okay. Delphine.
So by the nature of the spell, for you, Rieta, you are getting the sense that this is Sylphine as soon as Rolen mentions the name, but you other three, you don't like sense anything. It's only Rieta because of this spell. But as soon as you say Sylphine, that rage that you feel just kind of flares up, and you see that's like a positive reaction.
Yep, it's her. It's her.
Be mad because her mom's crazy?
Well, her mom killed her, right?
You're right.
Did the Baroness kill you?
As soon, and again, Rieta, as soon as the words of this are spoken, you feel that. Make an insight check for me. It's a little more nuanced here. Okay. You get that there is just anger, not necessarily affirming or like rejecting the idea that it was her mother's fault. Just that there's just like pure rage still emanating.
I didn't think this far. I thought we would get like a ghost and be like, "What do you want, ghost?" And we'd help them out.
I mean, I can try like probing deeper, but that might be a bad idea.
Yeah, she's a rage monster. I don't.
And we want her to find peace, right? We don't want her to be stuck in this like anger.
Yeah. I mean, if we probe, we might be able to. Like, I mean, if I just ask her, just ask her, "Hey, is there anything that you'd like?" I don't think she's gonna answer. Does she answer?
Double Whopper and a side of fries. No. She does not answer. When you ask that, you hear just the word, like, kind of screaming, just leave. Yeah, that's the only word that you hear in response to that.
Can you tell which one she is? Like, I'll just start pointing to random ones.
I think I should be able to.
How so?
And does the deck detect thoughts? Let Rieta know which doll it is.
Yeah, I'm just reading through. Give me one moment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really getting much, so I'll just say you could if there was a specific doll. You gather that it is just a presence, like, alongside here. Make another... You know what? Make this a... Either I'll let you choose between insight or intelligence, Rieta. Because you're connected to this. Man. Your pick.
I'm gonna go with insight.
Okay.
A little better.
I'll say you gather that she's not necessarily tied to one specific doll because her spirit is tied to the things that she was most attached to when she was alive.
It's not like she's possessing a doll. She's just she's just here because this is where she was when she was alive.
Well, that's even harder to deal with.
I wonder if we should, try to bury the thing.
I mean, what if we...
And Rieta, all throughout this time, you were just hearing, like, as you keep detect thoughts up, you were just hearing, like, anger and frustration of you guys just being here. Like, why are you here in my space? Like, just leave. Like, stop bothering me. Like, this is my space.
I mean, I'll say as this is unless are you going to do something, Rieta? I'm sorry.
I have an idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I think that I have the locket. I have in my inventory, so I'm gonna pull out the locket that we have from the well, which I believe has a picture of the Baroness, and I'm going to sort of open that and present it to where I detect these thoughts to be.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage -5.
Oh wow!
Wow. All right.
We're just gonna have to subtract 5 from whatever I roll.
Yeah.
13 still.
13.
That's okay. You notice that the voice in your mind, like as you're detecting thoughts, gets a little bit quieter, but she's still sounds very extremely frustrated and just wants you to leave.
That seemed to calm her down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe she wants to be reunited with her mom. It's hard to tell.
I have 2 ideas. One is more violent than the other.
The child, Tarvik.
I mean, to be fair, this child is older than me currently. So, option 1 is I could see if the dolls themselves have some sort of cursed magic on them, and by uncursing them, it releases her soul to travel where it needs to go. Option 2 would be I force the soul to leave the dolls, but I am sure that she would not be happy about that if I did it.
How would you force her to leave the dolls?
Are you gonna attack the dolls?
No, not physically. At least we'll call that Plan C. I have a little bit of control over spirits through my cleric magic, so I can sometimes turn / destroy undead.
Oh no!
So
Well,
it would get her out, but it would also make her very angry.
Yeah.
Doesn't it help her rest? Can you just command her to rest?
No, I don't. It's not like that. She will either run as far away from her point and me as possible for about a minute, and then maybe come back, or be obliterated.
Let's not.
I like playing A better, but I don't know if it will work.
Well, let's try show her the journal. Do you think she can read in her form?
How old was she when she died?
No idea.
6?
7?
Something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
6,
Maybe.
Yeah, age of 6.
I don't think a journal's gonna do it. She's even if she can read. I mean, we can try it, but even if she can read, she's kind of just like this cloud of rage and emotions.
Maybe the other ghosts in the basement can help us settle her.
Yeah, maybe.
Didn't we get something from the dog cage or no?
Guess if there's anything in there.
Yeah, we got some hair from the dog cage or something.
Yeah. Those when we were still kind of collecting objects because we were unsure if they would do anything. Maybe if we like took the dolls and threw them in the well or something like that, they would like be protected.
That seems like a bad idea.
I don't
It's a
think we
bad
should
idea to touch the
destroy her
dolls.
stuff.
Let's call that Plan D. Plan C might negate Plan D, but
Do you think she liked her dad? Apparently he was nice when he was home.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean,
Tarvik, you could show her the crossbow bolt case, maybe? And say you're
Was
a
she?
friend of.
I was trying to look it up. She was not the tomboy, right? This was the.
Correct.
Okay, so this, I'd be like, I feel like she's kind of just having a tantrum or a tantrum right now, right? She's been kind of left alone for most of her life, right?
Maybe we can play with her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could try that.
I only have dragon trap.
Well, like maybe we get like some of the toys out. Like maybe avoid the dolls that are possessed. Maybe get some of the toys out and have a tea party and invite the dolls to like come join us if they want.
I love
that.
That could work.
Is there any like interactive toys in the room, like a tea party set or anything like that?
Yeah, on the shelves. There's like a little like a corner shelf that stands kind of where you are, Rolen, in the top right corner. There's like a little teacup set, as well as like little wooden figurines and some blocks.
I'm gonna collect the tea set, and I'm going to make pretend tea and set up like a little play area on the floor and kind of speak to the dolls and ask if any of the dolls want to like come down and join.
Yeah, I'll help out with that.
And sip my fake tea.
I'll engage in like conversation that Tarvik thinks royal people talk about. Which I'm just gonna I'll just say like the one sentence that for sure he will say is, "I see that you are serving oolong as part of the afternoon tea. That is very against the common trend, but I enjoy it greatly."
Indubitably.
All right. Oh my god. Okay. One of you roll a persuasion check at disadvantage -10.
Jeez, okay.
I mean, it's kind of my idea, but I do not want to roll. I can't roll higher than a 10 at -10.
It doesn't matter who you
I
are, because you
can't
both are
roll
kind of
higher. I can't roll higher than a 9.
Okay, I'll roll. 7 -10 is -3.
I would like someone to roll a D100, please.
I can do it. D100.
Oh, such a great idea.
78.
Okay. Nothing happens. Just FYI, I put it in the chat, but Detect Thoughts is not up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all want to go talk to the ghosts in the well? Maybe they're more agreeable.
I mean, they weren't really able to like. We need to find a way to bring the dog down to the bottom of the well. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We got that dog hair.
Can we like animate the dead? Anyone do that?
Oh my god, roll. No.
No?
Yes. Tarvik says, but I don't really have that prepared.
Cassandra is just shocked. Why would you do such a thing?
We're just gonna stick that right there, just in case it comes up later on.
I will not be a part of that.
No, I mean it's like if it's a dog or something, right? I mean not like a person, but like we could make the dog come back to life.
I would like another person to roll a D100, please.
I'll do it.
Oh, I got it. Oh, sorry. Whichever number is better for us.
It's the first one that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry then. Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody.
As you guys are just kind of chatting around, Rieta, you were hearing the scream before, just kind of, internally. The rest of you now start to hear a very faint And it starts growing as this being materializes out of the dull shelf. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Wow. Matching rolls.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're in pairs.
You all start to hear this scream and see a spectral figure apparates in front of you. Cassandra, what do you do?
I just shrug and I bonus action disengage, and I will go to the stairwell and say, I don't know what to do. And hold my action for if it attacks.
Just anyone.
And hold my short bow, yeah, if it attacks anyone.
Alright, remember that. Rolen, what do you do?
Yeah, I want to hold my action to... I'm going to hold Ray of Frost, maybe, but I'm also going to try to exit the room and like get down to like the room below and start leaving this space.
Alright, point of clarification. So Cassandra, you went towards the stairs. Did you go down the stairs?
No, I'm at the top of the stairs.
Okay, so Rolen, you push past Cassandra and you just go down?
I think so. I don't know how else we can all like leave if people don't actually leave.
Okay, sounds good. So you are in that room that you were in earlier. And that ends your turn?
I'm very much ready to go back up the moment's notice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rieta.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm just leaving him and say, we might be able to come up with something that doesn't involve killing this thing, like with violence. Let's just leave.
As you kind of shout that as you're just running towards the stairs and you just book it, you are downstairs with Rolen. And if that ends your turn, we will go to Tarvik.
We'll give just a heavy sigh, because Tarvik is very much just saying ready for violence at this point. And will disengage and then make his way down the stairs to the lower level.
Alright, so you go fully past Cassandra. The tokens are all kind of stacked.
I'll just go there.
Yeah. Alright. So you guys are downstairs, Cassandra being the last one up here. And now it is this being's turn. Cassandra, you see the creature is still shrieking as it kind of points its facial features, whatever it is, towards you as it goes in and it just slams into you. I think a 17 does hit for you.
Yep.
So you take 13 points of force damage, and you can go ahead and release your held action because it did come and attack you.
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction to have the damage and can he dodge? So
nice.
7. Or is it? It's 6, right?
Just round down.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Alright, and then short.
Yes.
Okay. It's
Nice.
just a 6.
Alright, so you slash forward, and you can see, there is, not necessarily electric, but you can kind of see as the sword goes through the space, there seems to be some resistance.
Okay. Then I'll say sorry!
Alright, so if that is the rest of your turn, then we go back to Rolen. You hear Cassandra,
action, right?
Oh, sorry, yes. So go into your real action, yes.
Alright, yeah, I would have run away.
Alright.
Bonus action, disengage, run down the stairs to my friends.
And you all hear up above like a little sorry from Cassandra, and you see her racing down. Cassandra, I'm gonna move your token into this room here. Also, you kind of like appear, but yeah, move as you wish.
I'll run past Tarvik there. And I'll hold my action for if it chases us.
Okay.
I will attack again.
Alright, remember your held action. Rolen, we'll go to you.
I kind of look to my group and say, are we running further, or are we waiting to see if it's chasing us and hold here? I run? Or wait?
I would just keep running. If I were you.
I'm gonna keep
going
going down
to the cemetery.
I'm gonna go as you're saying that, I'm gonna go down and start get as far as I can get with a movement and dash to the cemetery.
Okay. Well, if you're here, we'll say, what's your speed? 25 or 30? I think it's 30, right?
30.
Yeah, you're about here for your first, and then dashing. Let's see, you can get here. So you're like heading down the stairs. Rieta.
Yeah, I'm running to the cemetery.
Okay. So full movement and dash?
Yep.
Alright, and you have 30 as well?
Yes.
Cool. So total 60, you are here. Tarvik, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take the rear, mostly because if this thing's chasing us, I feel like I'll probably have the most stuff to hurt the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna hold a great axe swing if I see it come down the stairs or through the walls.
Okay.
And attempt to attack us still.
Alright. And then we go to the creature's turn, and you hear a very like loud wailing sound from above, and you hear it growing closer towards you, Tarvik, coming down the stairs, and you just hear it continue screaming, but you don't actually see it appear.
Okay.
Cassandra, what do you do?
I will movement dash, bonus action dash towards the cemetery, so a total of 75.
Rogues are fucking crazy. Alright.
But I have short legs, so it's only 75 feet.
Oh, I mean, only, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, 15 feet longer than me.
Yeah.
Alright. I will say, as you guys are running, eventually you come to realize that you are not being chased outside of that room. And so initiative is over.
Mm-hmm.
Tarvik, you see her?
No. I don't think she left the room.
Can we still go to the cemetery, Rieta?
Yeah, I have not stopped running.
Okay. I'm still running. I'd probably be way ahead of you. I'd probably be like running backwards.
Tarvik is like slowly becoming the rear, like a long rear guard, basically, because he's like 60 feet behind. But yeah.
All right. So you guys, I will move your tokens to the outside here. Sorry, Cassandra. Here.
It is outside.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are here.
Should we have warned the kindness that we aggravated the ghost?
I think the I'll say this
people.
in character. I'm pretty sure the kindness are aware. The ghost is not exactly subtle.
Listen,
as we can probably still hear shrieking right now.
Listen, I think at this point we just need to try to like dig up the dog and bring it down to the well. And if that doesn't do anything, it doesn't give us any new info or any ideas or any tools, then I think we just, put the daughter to rest the the slashy bashy way.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to try the dog hair?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't like
really
digging up a
disturbing.
dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try the dog hair, but
I think that's
dig up the dog.
you can dig up the dog.
We can do the hair first.
Okay. Thank you.
So we're going into the basement to the well?
Yes.
Mhm.
And we just
Sorry.
stop real quick in the kitchen just to like spring the trap. I don't want anyone to lose a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can just pick it up. Well, actually, I can't pick it up anymore because I have the other trap right now. But
Yeah,
if
it's kinda
someone wants to
heavy.
carry the 25-pound trap and bring the other one with us, otherwise we can just spring it and leave it there for right now.
I'm at like max right now, so we'll just bring it.
Yeah, so you guys definitely can, make a pit stop in the kitchen to make sure that none of the kindness fall prey to your bear trap laid here on the kitchen floor. I'll say easy enough you can recover it. And you said you're making your way down to the basement?
Yep.
Okay.
The well.
Great, let me move your tokens. Alright, you guys are in the basement area. And you can move your tokens as you see fit.
Alright, Roland gathered the hair in a vial.
Yep, I have a vial of dog hair and dust.
Okay.
Do we want to like start by like shouting down it or anything?
Do we hear the voice?
Faintly, yes.
Oh, what's his name? The guy's name.
Baron.
Baron Brantifax. Rorn.
You still hear that same sentence of him calling out for Braun.
Here he's Brorn. He's coming. Can you like throw? Yeah.
What we're gonna do? I'm gonna open up the vial and I'm going to dump it down the well.
Okay. I would like all of you to make a perception check, please, as Rolen does this.
Yay, cleric wisdom.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, hi, Wiz.
Okay. So you guys, as you all wait a beat, it seems to be quiet. And then about 10 seconds later, you hear, Braun, my boy. He's still searching for his dog.
The dog's outside in the cemetery. You're very limited in your search right now. It doesn't really make sense. Maybe you should exit the well and look in other places.
You would go there.
Oh my god. DM inspo for you, Roland, because that is so Roland. Just not understanding.
Be logical, ghost.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god.
Unfortunately, I already had.
How dare you?
Oh,
but that's
darn.
appropriate.
You gotta use them, guys. You gotta use them, because I'm gonna throw them at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does it seem likely that maybe the Baron's like bones are in the well, like, and he's stuck down there, and we could maybe dig him up or find out what he's attached to?
Yeah, I could do that. We don't have a shovel.
I want to go ahead and start heading back out to the cemetery.
We don't have a shovel out there either. Wasn't there like a room with like a rake and a shovel and like hooks?
It was the entry room, like the mud room.
Okay.
Was there
We
a shovel?
should see. I don't know.
If there's a shovel in there, I'm going to grab it on my way out.
Alright,
Okay.
if we dig them up, we have to bury them again. And...
So Rita just straight up bounces.
Yeah, I was about to say, Tarvik's gonna stay in the well room if everyone else is leaving.
I kind of want to dig in the well, not dig in the graveyard.
I think Rita has made up her mind, and you know how she gets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. Tarvik's gonna pull out like the monogram crossbow bolts and like show them to the guy in the well, I guess. Like, do you remember this?
All you hear is silence, and then if you guys wait long enough, you hear the same roar. So let's let you guys think a little bit, and we go to Rita, who has a mission. Rita, what is your mission? What are you doing?
My mission is to get a shovel head to the tombstone marked Brorn and dig up a dead dog.
All right, so you grab the shovel. Hold on, give me 1 second. And you're going to. Oh, okay. So you go ahead and grab the shovel. As you do off of the wall, you just notice that there are 2 like very harmless moths that just fly out of the cloak that is hanging next to it. And as you do, you walk outside. You go to the grave. You go ahead and just make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, as you enter the grave.
Fantastic.
By yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that, and it's eerie, because before you didn't necessarily enter in, you were viewing the headstones from the outside, but as soon as you enter the gates, you notice that there is a coldness that just creeps over you very instantly. Like, you immediately shiver. You have like the pins and needles on your skin. I mean, not the pins and needles, the goosebumps on your skin, like head to toe. You just feel like, oof, there's just a blast of cold that went through you. And so nothing else happens though as you continue walking. So you reach the headstone for Brorn. And so you'll see that Brorn is at the very end here. And you can start digging. Make a strength check with advantage. Athletics if you have a good modifier as well. Strength or athletics. Ooh.
There we go.
So you are digging very quickly through this grave, and you get through to the bottom, and you do see like the bones of a smaller creature, probably a dog, and you feel another chill run through you as you are just kind of looking at these bones. Here we will jump over back to the group. What are you guys doing?
You know, we didn't finish exploring the rest of the house. We could see if there's something relating to the dog in one of the other upper rooms we didn't go in.
Yeah. We didn't? I thought we could the last one.
No, there was that other hallway. I don't think we went down that one hallway.
Someone should stay with Rieta though. I don't know.
Yeah, we really probably shouldn't split up so much. I know I feel like you're out of detect good and evil, and Rieta, I don't know how many times she can do detect thoughts, but I feel like it's important that we associate what this ghost is like attached to. I don't know. I kind of want to like detect magic, but I don't think it's gonna work.
By the way, to clear up here, you guys did explore the entirety of this mansion property.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you went through all the rooms.
Okay.
Backtrack that.
And as a reminder, there is the cellar, the regular first floor room, then there's a second, and then there's a third. And you guys covered them all.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, we got all the dog. I think we have to do this with Rieta.
You don't want to go help Rieta?
This is going to be very bad if it doesn't work. I'm going to look right at Cassandra.
You know, we got it's already being done, right? So I think our responsibility is to make sure that the dog gets the proper burial afterwards.
Okay.
I'm new to this god stuff, okay? I don't know. It feels right to me.
The only other thing that I could think of is I think there was a room and off of that other room that we didn't look at. So maybe if Spooky Ghost Child has calmed down, we can go examine the other rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, was that a door or a window?
I thought that was a window.
In the child's room, that was. Let me confirm. I'm pretty sure that was a window.
Okay. I thought there was a
yes.
door, but it could have just been a closet. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So we're going out to help Rieta dig up the dog and bring the dog bones down here, right?
Oh no, I'm not helping with the dog bones. But
Alright, well, I don't want us to split up, so maybe like one of us go and help Rieta, and the other two stay here. Do you want to stay here?
yes.
Do you say no? Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'd rather not be involved in the dog bones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if I stay, I can ritually cast detect magic. But if
I
don't.
I do want to make this clear as well. If this does not work, Rieta is going to be the one who is going to be retrieving the dog bones from the bottom of the well.
Oh, we're not throwing them in. We're gonna gently set them down, right?
Okay.
She can like hold them as I levitate her down into the well with them.
That's a good call. I just know Rieta, and I feel like Rieta is the type that would just toss the bones down the well.
All right, I will go with Rieta to make sure that everything is handled delicately. You two stay here.
I will sit down and start ritually casting detect magic over the next 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you pop me over by Rieta?
Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Here we'll take. Let's do a 5-minute break. So, see you guys at the 50 mark. And we're gonna jump back in. So, Kassandra, you have just made your way out of the mansion, and you're heading over to Rieta. So, Rieta, you, like I said, you were digging, and you ended up hitting to the bones. And Kassandra, as soon as you enter the gate, make a Constitution save for me.
Okay.
You feel that severe cold just wash over you and hit you through to your bones as well as you walk around through, but you don't notice anything else that happens. As you see, Rieta has made quite a bit of progress and is standing over like a heaping mound of dirt that she has dug up.
Rieta, how's it going?
Hey, it's going really well actually. It worked. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Hand and try to sort of use it to like scoop up all of the remains into the shovel so that I can carry it in the shovel.
Okay. Make a dexterity check or an arcana check for me. See how well. Yeah, so easily enough, all the bones end up into the shovel without falling on the ground.
We should be really careful with these, Rieta.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna sort of just take it, and I think we got it all.
Why don't we do we have like a sack or something we can put them in?
There's there's a cloak in the room next to the shovel. We can maybe bundle it up in that.
All right, why don't you wait there? I'll go grab the cloak real quick and run back, and we can use that to carry them.
All right. As you go ahead and grab the cloak, you rush over to grab it. Make a perception check.
Here. Here. In here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18.
You notice that as soon as you grab it and just kind of like rush to grab it, a key falls out of the pocket of the cloak and onto the ground.
Ooh, I grabbed that. Alright, I have a cloak and a key. Run back to Rieta.
Mm-hmm.
And I lay the cloak out and ask her to just gently lower the bones into the cloak.
I will gently lower the bones into the cloak. I feel like I don't have a lot of like, I don't know.
What? What's wrong, Rieta?
I feel like, I don't know, like, you just...
I'm helping.
yeah, I guess so. I'll carefully lower the shovel down and sort of gently dump the remains into the cloak.
And then I'll tie the cloak up into like a little bundle.
Perfect. So you slide the remains in, and you have a bundle of what appears to be dog bones.
This is really weird. Alright, I'll pick them up.
If you like, I can carry them.
Okay, just be careful with them. And
Yeah,
don't throw them in the well. We're gonna gently lower them in.
Okay,
Right.
that's fine. Listen,
Right.
Cassandra, I know that this is, maybe uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for me too, but what we're really doing here is trying to help put some souls to rest. And so if I have to, get my hands dirty, do something that's uncomfortable to that end, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure that we do this gently. That's all. That's why I came up here to help out and make sure. I also found a key. Did we encounter anything locked that I didn't open?
I mean, it could be for the roll top desk.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I mean, you're the one who opens things. Do you remember opening anything?
I think I got everything that we encountered. I don't know. I'm gonna try the key on the house door, the front door.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You try and fit it in. It is not the key.
Okay.
Make either an intelligence history check or an insight check.
Okay. That was my better option.
You have no idea what this key is,
Well.
or if you even came across anything that might fit it. But you now know that it does not fit the door. That's something that you physically checked for.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move you guys back in here to the cellar.
I wonder if it's for those manacles that we found around the bed.
Oh, maybe. Was that around the bed? Did I miss that?
No. But that's a great addition by Rieta. So you know what? She said it. It's canon. There were manacles.
Wow.
I thought there was something.
Wow.
It really was wild.
Do you think they were from the kindness or from the people that used to live in the house?
Oh, that timid guy? Yeah, maybe. You like to be chained
That
up.
stern woman and the kind woman? Maybe you don't know.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Much better than the other fact, which is she didn't like coming out into the countryside, but he liked staying out here, so...
Yeah, our minds went to happier places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, you guys do that. For Tarvik and Rolen, were you doing anything while you were kind of waiting for Rieta and Kassandra to come back?
I was casting detect magic ritually if I
yes.
had 10 minutes.
Yes. So you're still casting when they come back. It's not 10 minutes.
You know what? I'm gonna do something. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's gonna be crazy if it does. I'm gonna lean my back against the well, and I'm gonna ritually cast Meld with Stone.
Okay.
What?
What is your intent with this?
Just move around and see if I can find like some hidden spaces behind the walls or things like that where I wouldn't expect stuff like that to be. Basically just as a way of being all right, are we missing something? Are we missing an obvious crypt or something like that? Because
yeah, that's very interesting. Go ahead and make either a perception check or an investigation.
I'll do perception, and I think it's at disadvantage because I really can't.
But that's just for sounds outside. You're not.
Okay, that's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking for things in the wall and spaces.
15.
So you take a look.
It does take. I am ritually casting it, so I would say it's probably going at the same rate as Roland's casting. So if we want to wait on this.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Because I don't have it prepared.
We're both ritually casting when they come back down.
Oh, should we wait for them? We should probably
Very
wait.
different ritual.
Yeah, I guess we can wait.
Just be a couple minutes, right?
So I would say you guys are about like 7 minutes in, and then they come in. So it's not too long of a wait. You guys talking about anything while the two of them are, focused and meditative casting their spells? Or you just want to fast forward?
I think we'll be talking about the manacles and our theories about them.
Perfect. All right, so as you guys are discussing
was it not manacles? Was it something else?
It just wasn't around the bed. It was just like down
Was
here
it not?
somewhere.
Oh my gosh, okay. It was in the bedroom.
Rita's mind is very broken. I think that's what we've determined, everybody.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Rita's mind. We're going to put this on the character for sure, not anyone else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you guys wait a couple minutes as the ritual spells come to fruition. So we'll start with Tarvik, your perception as you meld into stone and search for any other space or any other connection. You do not notice anything. And for Rolen, for Detect Magic, you don't sense anything here.
Okay.
Does my green feather go off with the detect magic?
It does not.
Okay.
I just want to briefly look at maybe the items that we pulled down, the armor, the arrows, the case with the arrows, anything that we kind of found at the house and collected. I'll just make a point to look at it.
Oh, right. Let me look at everything that I put in Discord.
The locket as well.
I think I have the arrows and stuff on me, but and you watch. I was about to say, does anyone have a reaction at all? Because I don't think Tarvik really told anyone what he was doing. As like Tarvik, like right around the same time that Rolen finishes and starts seeing magic, Tarvik just like morphs into the well and then disappears.
That's new.
Purpose, Tarvik? You doing that on purpose? Are you okay?
I don't know. Can we talk to him?
I don't think Tarvik can respond or hear you, so
you just see him like Homer Simpson into the hedge.
Yeah, it's a solid ass stone wall.
Yeah.
Should we be worried? Or like pat the wall?
I'd say if someone wants to make an insight check, if you are concerned about what's going on, you can.
I'm concerned, but I'm not very insightful.
I'm gonna try to. It's okay to make separate checks.
Mm-hmm. Cassandra, you are worried. This seems unusual. Rolen, you're familiar that this is a spell that was cast, and also it makes sense that you're kind of more aware of this because he was there ritually casting while you were also ritually casting, so he intended to do something like this.
Also, you can detect magic, so you can probably see the spot where he is at in the wall.
But Cassandra, you're a little perturbed by what's happening here.
I'll try to convey that to Cassandra. Like, I think he magically turned himself into the stone. Like, I can kind of see him. He's there. Oh, now he's there. He's kind of like gone underneath it weird now. I don't know.
What the hell? That's a new one. Okay, but you think he's okay? He's not getting crushed?
No idea.
Oh,
I do think it was intentional. I mean, it seems like he's okay, right? He's moving about, looking at things.
Yeah, he's searching. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
guys.
Was that okay?
It's a glass. It's okay. Doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Didn't hurt anything. It's a glass.
All right.
Okay.
Glad that you're
I'm
okay.
gonna mute for like a moment.
Sure.
I was doing some hand gestures that were not necessary. I am gonna mute for just a second. So I can get up now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
Rolen
God.
is easing your mind, Cassandra.
Okay.
He's indicating, this is magic stuff. And I can see him, and as Rolen is telling you that he can see him, he's like pointing to where Tarvik is underneath, and his finger is moving as Tarvik, you are searching for any type of space or, hidden alcove or whatever. So
Okay.
you feel a little bit more relaxed that Rolen appears to be tracking Tarvik in stone.
I guess he's okay. Alright, Rita, Do you want to lower it down with Mage Hand, or you couldn't go all the way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can lower it down. I guess.
I can lower.
I think it was 60 feet, right? We have to.
All right. What if we tied a rope around it and then had your Mage Hand hold the rope?
Yeah, that'd work.
Mage Hand can't hold very much weight. I have a way to get us, all of us, or just one person down pretty easily, though. Or just the dog stuff, if y'all want.
Okay.
Yeah. We can all go down if you want.
I mean, I don't know if we can all fit. Alright. It'd be tight.
Could we all fall down the well at once?
It's a little tight. Maybe like 2 people squeezed. And I'm talking squeezed.
Well,
I guess
we're falling at the same
spell.
moment. I can make it so we didn't take damage when we landed. That's what my spell can do.
Gotcha. Well, why don't you and Rieta go down? I guess I'll just watch up here.
Also rope, right? Backup rope?
Yeah, I got rope.
Yeah, I mean, we need to... If that's just to get down, we need something to get back up, right?
I got 50 foot, you know. Give me another 50.
I can use a different spell to get us back up. It's just, this is a lower slot, is all.
Yeah, you just got an answer for everything, don't you, Rolen?
I do. I take good utility spells.
Great, let's go.
Okay, so, gonna get us to both stand on the ledge, and I kind of explain to her, this only works if we're both falling at the same time, so we're gonna jump, okay?
Okay.
On 3. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, 1, 2, and 3. And I will kind of grab her and jump a little bit.
No one trusts me.
You're too chaotic.
Does she jump? Does she come with me?
Oh, she's jumping.
Okay, if we both jump, then I will cast Feather Fall.
Okay. Perfect. You guys are very, like, when I said tight earlier, I mean you guys are like touching, like it's body to body as you are falling down here. So you guys slowly descend. Just before you hit 60 feet, about 3 feet, there's some water as you land in it. Splash.
All right. Well, I guess I put the remains in the water.
Yeah, just like set them down gently.
Okay.
Be like,
I'll
we found Born. We found Born for you.
As you gently lay them down, you still hear that voice call out. Born, where are you?
He's right here.
Woof woof.
Maybe we need the cleric to animate it.
Even with the woof woof from Kassandra, shockingly, there is no change.
I
mean, truly shocking.
Can you do the detect thoughts thing again?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you okay with that? Does it hurt?
No, I'll cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. As you cast Detect Thoughts, it's weird. Normally you would be able to get a strong sense of, what someone is thinking, but this spirit, if you will, is so weak, it barely registers anything. You get the voice of, "Bro, where are you?" And it sounds a little bit stronger, just because you're doing the detect thoughts, but there's nothing else. Like, this spirit is so weak, if it even is a spirit at all, that there's like barely any thought that you can actually gather from it.
I'm not getting much. I don't know if we can sort of guide this thing with conversation. Let's say, "Bronze here! Bronze here!"
If anyone is proficient in insight, you can make a roll for me, as you guys are just thinking through everything here.
am I out of the? Am I done searching around, or am I still in various parts of the walls?
I think it probably took you like maybe 30 seconds to really figure out that there's like nothing here. Like just
Okay.
in terms of your movement, just like laterally, just exploring and continuing on every which way that you could think of, spiraling your way up, you realize that there was nothing.
Okay, then I'll make the inside check then. Oh, okay. Well, I apparently know. Tarvik hops out onto the ground, sprawling out. Cassandra see. Ah.
You gotta tell us before you do stuff like that, Tarvik.
What?
Facepalm.
There aren't any secret passages in the house, apparently, that we haven't found.
Okay, good.
Also, what my insight check give me?
So, as everyone is thinking about this, and you're searching for the extra spaces and whatnot that you're talking about, but you're also kind of thinking about like other solutions potentially for this problem that you're facing, and you come to the realization that there's a locket that you all didn't really understand or kind of know any type of meaning behind it, and because of your role, that locket ties to the unrest of Baron Brandifax. And so you kind of think that, if somehow this locket can be reunited with him, perhaps that will allow him to rest in peace.
Okay. Who has the locket right now? Is it Cassandra?
Rieta has that.
Okay.
Yep, Rieta has.
I'm gonna shout up, Cassandra. Did Tarvik come back out of the stone?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
okay.
There are no secret passages in the house.
Did you find the bones? Is there a dead body at the bottom of the well?
What?
That's
I
what
can't.
you did, right? You looked for bones because that's what you
I actually.
done.
It's a funny thing. The spell doesn't allow me to look outside of the walls. It just lets me look inside of the walls. So, good news. As far as I could see, there were no bones in the wall.
You
But
want to toss down the shovel? Gently.
Oh, okay. I'll grab the shovel and like lower it as far as down as I can. But as I'm doing that, I'm gonna like, hey, Rieta, can you take the locket out and see if you can like hand the locket over to the guy or something like that?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I think we found the locket down here.
Yeah, we found the locket down here.
So I'm gonna pull the locket out, and
We should bury the locket with him.
He had a gravestone,
maybe.
though. Maybe we could take the locket to the gravestone?
yeah, actually, yeah, y'all might be right about that. If we dig up his grave and bury the locket in with it, that might be reuniting.
Yeah, that might do it.
Should I dig at the bottom of this well to see if there's anything?
Yeah, if
Is
the
the
locket
bottom
was
of the
there,
well
maybe
still?
his body
You'll know that
is there.
Cassandra did investigate it
Oh yeah, I did
before
really good.
and didn't find
Is
anything.
it stone or dirt? Is it stone?
Yeah,
Is it like hard stone?
It was like a little bit of mud that I sifted through, I think. I didn't find anything besides the locket.
So I feel confident based on what I'm seeing and what Cassandra did before that digging would absolutely do nothing right now.
Yeah, I would say so.
Alright, never mind. Don't toss the shovel down.
As we have it like halfway lower down.
Yeah. Okay. Tarvik raises a shovel back up. All right. So are we? Try the ghost first while you guys are down there. At least try to hand it to him or something.
Persuade
Like,
him
hey,
to
here's
take
your
it.
locket, man.
Hey, Baron Brandifax, here's your locket.
No reaction.
Okay.
How y'all getting back up?
I can get us back up. Rieta, do you think you're stronger than me or I'm stronger than you?
I think we're both really fucking weak.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
only strong one is Tarvik.
Yeah, I was about to say Tarvik just kind of looks at the rope. It's like, do you want me to pull you guys up? Or
No.
He has a
Put
plan.
ourselves down
Tarvik.
this hole. We can get ourselves back up.
Okay.
I'm going to. Does she has the dog bones back in her arms?
Yeah, I'll pick up the club.
I'm casting levitate on her. I'm gonna grab onto her and try to like ride her back up.
All right, make a strength or athletics check for me.
Same. 5.
As you latch on to Rieta, you start going up, and Rieta, you're levitating fine. He's just like holding onto your legs, I presume. Rolen, your grip is starting to weaken against, and you are sliding down, and then all of a sudden you lose grip. Make a dexterity check, or dexterity saving throw, excuse me, for me. Nice. So you slip and you lose your grip, so you are falling. However, you manage to kind of slow your fall by just like putting your hands outstretched to the wall a little bit as you just slide down, and you're at the bottom.
Do I take no damage?
No, you do not.
Okay, I'm gonna tie the rope around me and just like, okay, maybe you can tug me up. The rope was a backup for a reason.
Alright. I will help Tarvik pull Rolen up.
Definitely should
Yeah.
use the inspiration. Okay, that's a good one.
Alright, Tarvik, go ahead and just make a athletics check for me, if you will.
yeah, athletics. 22.
Very quickly and easily, Tarvik pulls you up.
That was a good plan, Rolen.
Yeah. It could have worked, but
Yeah.
Anyways,
Alright, so let's lay the dog's bones to rest first, because who knows what'll happen when we reunite the locket.
Yeah. I feel like I've got egg on my face.
Well, we didn't have any better ideas, so
That is true.
It's not your fault. We're all complicit.
I feel like this is a process. This is a process of learning we have gone through.
Is this how they teach kids in school? Yeah, you can put us in the graveyard.
Yeah, we'll move out to the grave.
Tokens. Alright.
Oh, by the way, entering the graveyard, there was like a chill that came over us. I don't know what that was about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was kind of creepy going in there.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, clench your butts.
Heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you mention the key at any point that she found?
No, I haven't.
Do all of you enter the graveyard?
I do.
I'll say right outside of the graveyard for right now. Because
whoever enters,
I'm not gonna help.
Give me a Constitution save. I love when you guys laugh at low roll. Like, even before I say anything.
Yep.
Okay, so all of you feel that same chill. For Rolen and Rieta, you both take 1 single point of necrotic energy damage as you just feel this wave of like very cool undead energy that chills you to your bones, and you just feel it pass right through you, and it's quite disturbing. Other than that, you feel no other noticeable change.
Hey, Tarvik, you come in.
I'll just wait here.
Okay. Alright.
I do think it's best if you are feeling all strange things in the ghost yard. I feel like the person who is best at dealing with things in graveyards should wait outside until we are sure what's happening. I do not want another Trident situation.
Tarvik, as you were kind of talking to the group about this, you hear like a flutter of wings, and you see 4 scarecrows kind of perched atop the building, and you kind of turn your head over as soon as you notice the sound, and you look at all of them looking at you, and then all of a sudden one of the blackbirds, and it's a raven, comes down, and as it's flying towards you, it starts morphing, and you see before your eyes the raven that once was perched atop is now Madrina, the older woman, as she turns to you and she looks concerned and she says, I heard screaming earlier. Was there some type of altercation?
Yes. The child who once lived in the room has apparently possessed some of the dolls and is currently not resting well in the room. We are attempting to get her to a place where she can rest well. The same is true for the voice in the basement.
She kind of looks to everyone, even though she's talking to you, and she's showing her concern. She says, "Is everything okay now, though?"
Well, she is still there and not actively attacking us. So I would say no, but it's fine for now.
She just kind of gives like a solemn nod of acknowledgement. And then she kind of looks over to everyone else who's in the graveyard, and she kind of turns to you and says, "What is everyone doing, if I might ask?"
Rieta, the tiefling there, decided that it was a good idea to dig up the body of the dog that was resting here and toss the body down into the well. It did not stop the spirit from doing anything, and thus we are reburying the dog and then burying a keepsake with the former Baron.
She kind of nods as she kind of continues. I see. Well, we all thought that you were going to the crossing and using it, but it appears not. But
no.
If you are using the crossing, just be sure that you are careful upon your return. One can only return during certain conditions in the morning.
Yes. Thank you for letting us know that. I believe we have no reason to take the crossing currently, but we will contact you before doing any crossing of our own.
She kind of nods her head and says, "As everything appears to be all right with you, I shall take my leave." And she kind of flutters away, flying up towards the roof with the other ravens as they all kind of fly and disperse as she turns into a raven herself. The 3 of you, as you are in the graveyard, you would all notice things that were happening over there. So you kind of see in the background she appeared and then just disappeared after conversing with Tarvik for a little bit.
Did we see the raven shifting, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's so cool. Oh my gosh, they're like actual ravens.
Yeah, they're the scarlet.
Yeah, that is really cool. But hey, we're a Phoenix company. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
You'll love it soon.
I don't.
We just gotta spread it out. Yeah.
I can't hear any of this conversation, but I really want to just yell out. I thought that was more of a workshopping idea.
Oh no, Rolen.
I love Phoenix Company. I thought we were a Phoenix Company. Do y'all want to workshop that more? I mean, that's a cool name.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the remains of the dog back into the grave. And then just, I pick up the shovel and I just look at Cassandra and Rolen. I'm just like, any words for Braun?
I hear you were a very good boy.
a loyal companion.
Yes, that. And all dogs deserve to go to the heavens.
All right, I'm gonna bury Bron.
Okay.
Faithful to the end.
You go ahead and lay his bones to rest as you recover the grave that you unearth.
All right. Want to dig up the next one? Who wants to dig up the next one? And I'm gonna hold the shovel out.
Which one's for the Baron?
The one next to the dog. So this one is Baron's headstone. And then you see the other two, Hiluth and Sylphine.
I will dig until I hit something for the Barons. Hopefully a coffin or something.
Whoever's digging, just make an athletics check. Okay.
11?
It takes you a little bit of time as you are digging, and you do feel a chill as you are standing over the grave and digging. It's just coursing through. You feel it in waves almost. As it takes you a little time, but you have unearthed the coffin.
Okay. Do we put it on the coffin or do we put it in the coffin?
I think we have to put it in, probably.
Put it in.
I'll go ahead and try to mage hand the lid of the coffin up. If it's, I don't know, is it like a plywood sort of thing or like a stone coffin?
It's a wooden. So you go ahead and try and mage hand it. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
It's probably more than 10 pounds. If it's like nice wood, which I bet it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is tough. Your mage hand is trying its best, but it's not budging.
All right. I mean, I can jump down there and do it. Or like, how deep is it?
It's about like 6 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm already down here from digging. So.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. Sorry, Raven Queen, trying to help. And I'm gonna open the coffin lid.
Okay.
Try to.
Yeah, make an athletics check for me.
Okay. That's a little better.
So you go ahead and you're like pushing all your might, and it opens up, and you see like a little puff of dust as you go ahead and open it. And what you notice, first and foremost, is that Baron Brantifax's clothes were very nice. He was, as you all presume, based on his mansion, pretty wealthy. And you also notice a very bright gleam on his finger as you see a gold signet ring, and you see that it bears the silhouette of a stag on it, and it looks very nice and shiny. You see that he has kind of like a puffed collar, and like almost like I want to say like gosh, the words are escaping me, so I'm going to skip it, but he looks very nice and polished. And even though he's been here buried, the suit looks very nice, and his clothes still look very nice, even though you can see that decomposition and time has kind of started to gnaw their way through it.
Does it look like weirdly nice? Like they should be more decayed than they are, and they're not somehow?
No. No.
Guys, what do you think about stealing from the dead? Is that bad? It's probably bad, right?
I mean, I don't think the dead are using their possessions anymore.
It's the Raven Queen's taken him. I mean, he doesn't need.
I'm just gonna mage hand down the locket.
Yeah, the locket. And I'll try to. I don't want to like disturb him too much, so I'm just gonna like set it on his chest.
Okay. So you mage hand the locket down, and all of you, though before you felt a warmth, a cold rush through, you feel a little bit of warmth pass through you for a minute, not for a minute, for like a second, as the locket hits Baron Brantifax. So, all of you get like a little charm / boon here. I will... How about we do it now? So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like all of you to roll a d8 for me, please.
Okay.
Well, this is exciting.
Yeah.
2 6s.
Boons are fun.
I don't know what that means.
Alright, so let's start with Cassandra. You rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get... Oh. You get Charm of the Slayer. And so whoever... I think, Rolen, you also rolled a 6. I am going to paste this... Damn it, I can't do it. I will paste this into chat. Sorry. I thought I could paste it into Discord.
Is this like a feature that we keep, or is it like a temporary thing?
Yeah, so it's a temporary charm.
Okay.
And I will say, you guys... It says DM's choice for this, but I'll let you guys choose. So, Charm of the Slayer is one sword in your possession becomes a Dragon Slayer or Giant Slayer for the next 9 days. The charm then vanishes from you and the weapon returns to normal. So you can choose either Dragon Slayer or Giant Slayer, and you can look those up. So a 2, Rieta, you get Charm of Dark Vision. Interesting enough, you already have Dark Vision, but here it is. That's what you rolled. And then Tarvik, you get Charm of Feather Falling. So I'm going to paste that into here. So I would probably like mark this in your features and then just keep track of the days and then just remove it after.
Okay.
Is how I might do it.
So does this mean that we're going to go try to go slay a dragon?
Some dragons or
giants,
yeah.
We're going to go looking for one?
Yeah.
I'm choosing Giant Slayer because I
Nice.
have like fighting big guys.
Yeah. This is your Charm of Heroism for laying the Baron's spirit to rest.
I'm going to choose the Dragon Slayer just because there was that story of the dragon in the area that we're kind of nearby.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Alright, would that stack? I have a +1 short sword. Would that +1 stack to this +1 short sword, or?
I don't know. Is that a rolling? Does anyone know? If not, I'll make it my own.
Usually, when it comes to magic item improvement in the book, you can make a +1 item, or you can make a +2 item, but you can't change a +1 item to a +2 without like de-enchanting one and then re-enchanting the other.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know if that how you want to apply it.
Yeah, I'll just make my offhand short sword have the +1.
All right.
Okay, good.
I want to see whether or not this Dragon Slayer I got from the Roll20s thing actually works, so I'm just going to try rolling it. And see
sure.
if it does. I don't think so. I don't think it's rolling the right modifiers. Maybe it is.
Is that a sword that you have? What are you doing?
Well, no, I just dragged Dragon Slayer as a sword from the I can't think of the name of it, from like the compendium into it.
Yeah.
I don't think it has the right stuff.
What does it do? What's the Dragon Slayer actually do?
Dragon Slayer actually does is it is a +1 to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon.
Giant.
But it also does an additional 3d6 for the weapon's type.
Okay.
Or if it attacks a dragon type creature.
So are these charms just like a boon that we have, or did we actually get like a trinket that are these charms?
It was just like a boon, like for doing this good deed that you didn't have to do. This is the reward that you get from the ones beyond the living. Yeah, so it's not tied to any physical item, and they do disappear after however many days was indicated for your burn.
All right.
How about, let's do this. Let's take a 10-minute break now. And you guys can like mess around with the boons and whatnot if you want. And then we'll come back. Alright. So, we pick up where we last left off with you guys in the graveyard.
About this ring. Is there still flesh on this finger, or is it just like bones?
It's bone.
Okay. Oh. Rolen,
Yeah.
should I mean...
Do you want me to detect magic on it and see if it's like a magical ring? Would that help make a decision for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and spend a spell slot. Wait. I don't have it prepared. Dang it. It would take like 10 minutes to do that. Dang it.
Where'd Rieta go?
What?
I'm in the
Rita,
grave.
I'm here. Do you guys think we need to do anything with these other graves? Like,
Well, maybe the child, if we like dug up her bones and made her happy in some way. I don't. We need to go get the insightful one. He came up with the idea of solving the Baron. We need to go find.
yeah.
We need to figure out what we can do for the child.
I kind of like. I mean, we could go and like reunite the spirit with her remains, but I don't know if she'd really like that. That might. I don't know.
I think she's aware she's dead, right?
Tarvik's just gonna lean over the through the grates of the fence in the graveyard and just be like, Rieta, are you talking about digging up the bones of a dead child now?
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea. I just wanted to throw it out there.
I really want to help this child. I want to put her to rest. I don't want to like just murder her angry spirit and destroy it.
Can we take 10 minutes to detect magic?
I'm gonna sit down and start ritually casting it. You will discuss how to put the child to rest.
I love so much that Cassandra is like having this, she has all these reservations about, digging people up, but as soon as she finds some bling,
I know. She's really torn right now.
Cassandra, you have DM Inspo marked on your sheet.
Oh, thank you.
It could be a gift from the universe, right?
Yeah. I mean, we did a good thing, right? I don't know. If it's magical, I'm taking it.
He's not using it.
Okay.
I'm casted.
As Rolen is ritually casting, what are you guys doing?
I'll just be, I don't know, waiting. I don't really have anything I want to do.
I don't know. I mean, if we just thinking about, Sophine. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather fight her and put her to rest that way than just like leave her up there enraged as she is.
Yeah, I mean, fighting her should be our plan B, I guess, but I feel like there's got to be a way to put her to rest. I mean, we know that was there anything else from that nursemaid? Maybe she's close with her?
Did we find anything from the nursemaid?
What nursemaid are you guys talking about?
There was...
Journal.
Yeah, in the journal, it mentioned a nursemaid that they hired to take care of the child.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you didn't encounter her or anything.
No.
Still alive somewhere in the world.
You
We
saw
could,
that there
find
was.
her.
You saw that one of the attics that you guys were in seemed like a servant's attic. So anyone who was under the employ of the Brantifaxes would have probably stayed there. But you guys searched and you didn't find anything.
Okay. That's a dead end. Okay.
Sorry, I'm ritually casting, but like she could be alive in the world. We could like find her and try to bring her here and try to help the child that way.
That would be difficult. Oh wait, we could scry on her. Did we scry today?
No, we haven't yet.
I think scrying only works on living things.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Okay, we're assuming today. So how long ago did these people die? Do we know that? We don't know.
You're not sure. But
Alright.
you do see that there are bones in the ground, so, enough for at least decomposition to have happened.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Any other bright ideas?
I don't know how awful it is I'm talking while I'm ritually casting. I still feel like if we solve the Baron by bringing an object to his bones, maybe the child can help a similar way.
Bring a doll to hers or something?
Like whatever was important to her that she was attached to, if we bring it to her.
Seems like she was attached to the dolls, which she already was close to.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't close to her bone.
Well, I can run really fast. I could try and run in there and grab a doll and run out.
Oh, that is a wonderful idea, Cassandra.
I don't object to like the idea of bringing a doll down. I just don't want you to go by yourself.
Well, yeah, you guys would just wait at like the bottom of the steps and then.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it sounds like she was locked in her room most of her life. Maybe we need to give her the key.
I have a key. I hold up a key.
Too.
We could try that.
Was her room was unlocked though?
I mean, it was unlocked, but I don't know. I'm thinking of it more of a hypothetical, the idea that she was kind of hidden away kind of thing.
Sure.
More of a metaphor, I guess, but I imagine the child does not understand metaphors well.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to retroactively redact what I said earlier. You did not explore every part of the mansion.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So
Sorry,
our
I
characters would probably
misled
do
you a
that.
little bit earlier. Yes, there is some place that you have not explored.
Do we know of a door that we either couldn't open or didn't open?
Make an
Whole
intelligence
first house,
check, Rolen.
I feel like there's maybe a room on the first level of the house, kind of.
I don't know. I think I
Or maybe one of the hallways upstairs. It's so hard to see the doors there. There's intelligence. Right? Did you want just straight intelligence, or did you want something else?
Yeah, just roll intelligence.
20.
It wasn't a room or a hall, but you remember when you were talking with the Scarlet Sash, there was an explosion that was up above. You noticed that it wasn't the roof that was exploded, it was like another portion above that circular space.
That room wasn't like open to the sky.
No, it was, but you remember there being like sections where you saw that there was like a second layer to that area.
Okay. We can definitely go try that. As soon as I finish this ritual.
Alright, so time passes, you guys are discussing all of this. Rolen, your ritual finishes. And you notice that other than, what you all carry, the ring does not have a magical aura to it.
I'll tell Cassandra that. You want to leave it with the dead?
Yes, we're fine. I have cold. I'm fine. I can eat. I'm gonna close the coffin and start burying it again.
All right.
Oh, should we say something? Thank you for your boon. I hope you and your dog are hunting forever in wherever you've landed.
Let no man stand above another.
Yes, that too.
You'll continue to be remembered, vaguely as you are now, probably.
Alright, I start burying him.
Alright, so you take your time, say those lovely words, and you bury what you have previously unearthed, and we are going back into the house. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna check out the other rooms to make
Yeah.
sure that we have all the information we need to talk to Sultine again.
Alright, give me 1 second, don't move your tokens. I'm gonna move them for you. Where are you going?
Wherever we didn't go.
Okay, so here was the room that you were talking with the Scarlet Sash and Rolen, as you were kind of talking about, oh yeah, like I remember there is a second level. You see that like the remnants of whatever explosion or such had happened. You see that staircases were blown out, and so that was part of the debris. And so you can kind of see over here, staircases that go up are just kind of smashed into pieces and are laying on the ground. But you do see there appears to be a second level.
Do we see like
a door?
Yeah.
It's smashed. It's like a hole up that you can kind of see. And maybe I'm just not explaining this right. So like there's like a big hole that's like like a quarter of the space, and you can see like part of that hole is because the explosion just basically blew out like the entire ceiling of this area, but then there's also a hole beyond that is the roof that's open up into the sky as well.
Can we like climb up into it, or
yeah,
get up there?
It's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm gonna ask you to make some checks.
Can I have a grappling hook. Can I use the grappling hook to kind of like throw it up there to try to get us a better way up there?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know how well a grappling hook would hook on to the floor. How about you roll me... Roll me a d20. You want higher.
Just a d20?
Yeah.
12.
Okay. So you go ahead and it appears to hook on. There appears to be some like mass to the floorboards that are apparently like hooked into a crack or something, and you tug on it a little bit, and it seems like it could do. It also seems like perhaps it has a chance of slipping out. It's your call, but it's hooked on.
Okay. I'll take a stab at it, because I have an idea if it fails. So.
Well, you have feather falling too.
Yep.
Yup.
Oh,
by the way, I was thinking, even though Rieta has dark vision, you could use it for Kassandra. She's the only one that doesn't. Yeah.
And I don't have a time limit on mine.
You don't.
That's amazing.
It is 3 uses though.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a lantern, but we could use that.
So choose those dark, scary moments.
So I guess Tarvik will try to climb up it.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll me either an acrobatics check or an athletics check for me. Choice.
Athletics is gonna be better.
All right.
Ooh, that's an 8 though.
As you go and you make a really strong jump towards the rope, but for some reason the looseness of the hook grabbed into it is making it a little bit hard for it to climb. Each time it kind of like moves forward a little bit and closer, and each time the hook juts towards you, you're getting a little nervous, and so you let go prematurely halfway. You're not too far off the ground, so you land just fine. you can't quite get up there.
I can levitate up.
Okay.
I will cast levitate. I can. Does anyone want to go up with me? They just have to be strong enough to hold on.
I mean, I can levitate, I guess, if you want. So then I can at least hold the rope so others can get up. It's my theory.
Well, again, I don't think it would hurt me any. If you can hold on to me and I can levitate, we would both be up there. But if I levitate you, then all of us are pretty weak for holding on. I feel like I should levitate someone, and then you should hold on to them because you're strong.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I will cast levitate on myself and hopefully take me and Tarvik up to the second level.
All right. Tarvik, go ahead and make me another athletics check as you hold on to Rolen.
Yeah. 12.
Okay. So you get up and you're almost to the top and you start to feel your grip slipping. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Saving throw. Okay. 7.
You, as you're slipping, you're at the edge of the floorboard and you try and grab on to hold yourself and whatnot. In this moment, Rolen, you see that you feel, first of all, Tarvik losing his grip, and then you see him kind of reach out towards the floorboard. In this moment, do you want to help by doing anything?
Yeah, if I can try to help, I can try to grapple him and try to get him to, I don't know, help him grab on. I feel like I'm probably holding him too. Trying to help him get up there.
Yeah. Let's say then, Tarvik, you have either Rolen can help with his own athletics, or you can roll another athletics check to see. It's your choice, guys.
It's about a plus 5. What?
I suck. You should take advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm not great, but I'll
so
give
roll
it another try.
athletics.
18.
Very nice. So Rolen is gripping onto you as he notices you start losing your grip, and you grab onto the floorboard, but your hand is slipping, and then you take one last shot as you just strengthen your grip and you leave your hand off the floorboard. You just really go ham into trying to grip whatever you can of Rolen, and you end up maintaining until you can get solid ground or solid floorboard underneath your feet. So you guys are up there.
I can still levitate for 10 more minutes. I can try to ferry the other ones. Maybe you can help with the rope and we can get everybody up here.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll hold the rope and toss the other end to you, and then we can just ferry everybody up.
Nice.
Assuming the two of you want to go up, yeah.
Sure.
All right, so someone make me an athletics check. Whoever's going up, Rieta or Cassandra, as you hold on. And with advantage, because Tarvik you're helping with the rope, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm also helping because I'm levitating up and down, helping to grab him too.
Mm-hmm. I'll say advantage plus 2.
Rieta, you going first? Wow.
Very nice. Rieta described to me how you were being awesome and going up.
I'm just gonna give Rolen a big hug. Let him carry me up.
Nice.
I hear Roland's back crack.
I feel like I don't do it. I just lift both of us with the rope. Yeah.
Maybe a little chiropractic as you're on your way up.
Alright, well, I'll set her up there and I'll go down and I'll get Cassandra.
Alright, athletics, right?
Yep.
Ooh. 10? Oh, plus 2, right? 12?
Plus 2. Yes. So you are making your way up and you're holding on. Rolen and Tarvik, you see that Cassandra is starting to lose her grip a little bit. What will you be doing to kind of help in this situation?
I guess if she's holding onto the rope, in my mind, I'm just gonna start actively kind of pulling the rope in, basically, and just yank her up.
Nice.
I'm just gonna try to position underneath her, if that helps at all. Try to maybe help her.
Okay.
Up.
So Cassandra, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with advantage for me.
Alright, cool. That I'm good at. There we go.
Nice. So as Tarvik is pulling you up, you're starting to lose your grip. However, you're like maneuvering your legs a little bit and like putting them on the rope itself to kind of help keep you from sliding down too much more. And then he ends up pulling you, and Rolen being underneath you just in case you fell. All of you are up here in this like loft area.
Oh.
So as you see, again, there was like a huge explosion. So there is like gaping holes. There's some soot, and you see that there is a like a unlocked wooden chest. It has a very scorched lid on it and clawed iron feet that's kind of resting alongside the wall. And it's something that you didn't notice before because of the vantage point.
We go over to the chest and see if it's unlocked.
I mean, it could have an explosive trap or something.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling that the explosive might have gone off, kicked some of the burnt rubble around.
I can check it.
Yeah, check it.
I will check it for a trap.
All right.
Investigation?
Yes, investigation.
12.
You take a look around it, and you see the soot marks weren't necessarily coming from like the inside of this, because you see the soot marks on top of the chest. So you kind of gather based on this that it's not trapped, and the box wasn't necessarily the cause for this explosion that happened. You're not quite sure what happened. The Scarlet Sash were a little vague.
Yeah, so I'll tell them this.
Is
So
it
it was
unlocked?
an accident.
It appears unlocked. Yeah.
Alright.
You should probably ask them exactly what that accident was, because that seems like, I don't know, what if the accident happens again and we all explode and die? I say as she's like carefully.
Yeah, I'm opening it as she's talking. Like, yeah.
All right, so inside you see that it is divided into small compartments. One of them contains a potion of sorts. It has like a very dense looking purple liquid, and it kind of has like a little bit of a cloud of pink floating in it as well. And then you see stuffed in the other compartments, there are a couple of interesting items here. So you see there is a piece of crystal that has like a very faint glow to it. You're not quite sure what it is. You see a mummified goblin hand. You see like a tooth. It looks a little odd. It's not a human tooth. It looks very pointy, probably from some beast, though you can't quite tell anything other than that. You see a small cloth doll that is skewered with needles. And then you see a small little pipe, and it appears to be a little clear with like little bubbles in them, and it appears to be some type of like a small amount of liquid inside of it. You're not quite sure what.
Like a bong? What kind of pipe is it?
No. Like think of a kazoo, but like clear, and where the like that little air circle part is, there's like a small that's where the liquid is, but you can see through it.
There's a lot of stuff here, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like some crazy, I don't know, witchy stuff.
We did not use the key, did we? We opened up the chest.
Yeah, it was unlocked.
I'm trying to paste this. So what do you guys... Okay, so Rolen is ritual casting. What else are you guys doing? Or are y'all waiting for me?
I'm gonna try the key on the chest. So...
Oh, perfect. It does not fit.
Alright. Gonna be my thing now. Should try keys.
Tarvik's not Tarvik doesn't touch anything.
Is there any obvious way of how this room would have been accessed otherwise if there wasn't an explosion? Is the stair from the room below the only way to have gotten up here?
Yeah, just the staircase.
Hey, Tarvik. What does you've been kind of quiet and grumpy about, this whole place. What does Talos, teach or instruct about the dead and spirits and spooky places like this?
That's a great question that I'm not sure I know the answer to. Can I do a religion check, Dia, to see?
Yeah. What was the question again?
Basically, what's Talos's opinion on undead, pretty much?
He's so chaotic.
I know that's the thing, but with a 3, I don't know if it matters anyway.
True. Yeah. You know what? Say whatever your best guess is.
Okay. I think he has many opinions about undead, but I have my own.
Oh, what's yours?
They need to be taken care of, one way or another. So
good chat.
Yeah. But what a pleasant chat. Right. Knock another one for Tarvik.
Shoot. Okay. Well, anyway, anything else for anyone before?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Alright, so Rolen, after you ritually cast, nothing seems to be magical from any of these objects other than the potion that you had brought out. Does that give you indication on what the actual potion is? Remind me?
I will post detect magic in the chat.
Thank you.
I think that
I sense the presence of magic. I know I know an aura around it.
School of magic. Okay,
yeah.
So you don't know exactly what it is, but if I can give you the school, let me see.
I think that for potions, it's possible to deduce what the effect is by tasting a little bit of it, smelling a little bit of it. I think that's a thing that I've read before. I can't give you a page number.
Maybe an Arcana check to kind of just figure it out.
I don't think it's even a check. It's just if you're willing to stick your finger in here and get a taste.
Let's take bets on what we think it is
too, but I don't want to do that unless Rolen thinks that doing so would be safe enough.
I will say Tarvik kind of jumps in here because of your history, Tarvik. You gather that this is pretty safe to kind of try and, dip a finger in or something.
Okay. I will say, because I am proficient with herbalism kits and some potion making, maybe not as much as an alchemist proper, would I be able to give a try to it as well? Just dip my finger in and give a taste.
Yeah, how about
rub it around on my fingers?
Either Rolen or Tarvik can roll for this, and I'll give you both advantage. You know what? Both of you roll with advantage. Tarvik, you're gonna roll medicine, and Rolen, you're gonna roll Arcana.
Okay.
Okay. Tarvik, you immediately know that this is a potion of mind reading. So when you drink the potion, it essentially gives you the effect of a detect thought spell. And there is a DC associated to it, which is 13. Just FYI.
Right. Okay. I'll convey all that out loud to everyone.
We're not going to talk about this doll with its pins in it.
Oh, I wanted to clarify. We have a glowing crystal, but it is not magical.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And we also
be
have...
weird.
Huh?
And do it deed.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Should we pull the needles out?
Do you think it's
Like
the
what?
Baroness?
What if,
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna
if
pull the
it's
needles
what
out.
if it's the Scarlet Sashes? Like, what if we're just stealing from them?
Oh.
I feel like, I mean, they didn't say anything about it, and
They said we could explore the house.
they also
Like,
didn't.
I mean, we could. They're probably like still hanging out. Like, we can just sort of like yell at them and be like, "Hey, can we? Is this your
I think
chest?"
it seemed
Send a
as if they
message or
left.
something?
Oh yeah, didn't they fly
We could
away?
send a message.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if they left.
I mean, someone could cast sending to them.
Yeah, I guess someone could.
We could leave like a note or something on it, like being like, "Hey, we took this. If you didn't want us to, maybe send us a message so we don't waste our spell slot."
Wow.
I don't know. That's probably really rude, right? That's probably kind of rude.
That's a little rude.
You don't have to say it like that.
You stole
can
your
say
stuff.
it-
If you spend a spell slot to contact us, we'll make sure that we get the items back. Wink.
It is kind of rude, yeah.
I think
Alright,
Cassandra
what do you
might be a
wanna do?
little
You want-
superstitious, so she's gonna take the pins out of the voodoo doll.
Okay. You go ahead and
Play
take
them.
the pins out.
Item.
Nothing seems to happen.
Just feel better about that. Well, no clues about the ghosty here. Sylphine.
Who's holding all of these objects?
Oh, I think we left them all in the chest, right?
Oh,
There's no
okay.
chest.
You can have
Who
the
wants
potion.
to take the potion? Thank you,
I don't
right,
want
Divine it. Tarvik, do you want to take the potion?
Sure. I guess.
I
Put
kind
that in my bag.
of want the glowing crystal, even though it's not magical. I'll
Okay.
take that.
Yeah, anything you guys want, you know.
And I don't really want to take the mummified goblin hand and tooth if I don't know what they're for, but I guess we could. We could take them to the city to get someone to appraise them, maybe get some money off of them, but...
Oh.
I mean, we're already kind of doing that with the monogrammed crossbow case.
Alright. I'll wrap
Well,
up the stuff then, and I'll put it in my pack.
Keeping it? Alright.
Unless, do you want it? Do you want it?
No, I don't want it. I was just gonna leave it. Does not look expensive or worth a lot to me. Maybe some magic stuff needs it. There you go.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, wait, is anyone taking the pipe?
I was going to, unless you want it. You can have
Nope,
it.
all yours.
So I'm just gonna. Is the rope like tied to something, or how's the rope? What's the rope situation right now?
I can tie it off, or well, I don't want to tie it off. Probably.
Oh yeah, because you want to take it with you. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go. I'll just hold the rope so everyone can get down, and then
All right. Yeah.
go
I
from
will.
there.
I'll go down.
Has it been 10 minutes? Have we been up here for 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say we can say that.
Because I did that. Okay, no more levitate. I will also try to use the rope and get down.
Yeah, you did the ritual, right?
Yeah. So you guys, I'll say we can speed through. You guys make your way down, one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Alright, what do we think about me dashing and getting a doll?
Well, does that mean we should like go uncover the grave first and like dash it down to it?
It's not just like the dolls. It's like it's the room. It's her bed. It's the ceiling toy. It's all of the things in there. It's not just one thing. Well, I mean, like you saw her. She wasn't like the doll that came to life. It was like a specter.
I want to figure out where the key goes. The key goes to something in this house, right?
Roland, are you taking a look at the key?
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Yes.
I'll say, Roland, go ahead, because you're just a smart guy. Roll a intelligence or a history check if you have some mods for that.
History.
Let's just see if you can reach back. Yeah, so you know that the key unlocked. Give me 1 second. It unlocked the padlock trunk that you guys found the arrows and the studded armor and whatnot. So Kassandra had bypassed the lock and just picked it, but you guys, well, at least for you, Rolen, you know that was the key for this.
I'll show that to the group.
Nah. Well, one can toss it then.
Okay.
Okay, well, what do we think?
We could leave it at the trunk. Maybe the kindness can get use out of like a slightly secure place or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. What do we think Sylphine's mad about? She's mad, right? Why is she mad? Because she was killed?
Well, she probably had a miserable life and then died semi-horrifically.
Yeah.
And couldn't leave this place.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Maybe because her mom left, too? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. She clearly didn't want to play. Like, even though she's, like, attached to, like, the dolls and stuff, she didn't want to, like, play. She wants us gone. She doesn't really want to escape, probably.
What if we got that painting of her family? Connected her with her family? Or...
The one that we maneuvered down onto the mantle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't in that. Neither of the girls were, just the parents and the dog.
Mm.
But
It's pretty sad that they included the dog and not the children in the picture.
The mother
Maybe it was taken after
the
portrait was painted after they died or something.
That is fair.
Or before, yeah.
Oh, that's true. We did see the other sister's room. Do you want to look at that again?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe her sister.
Wasn't one of these rooms here like...
Can we talk to the dead?
They looked like guest rooms.
These are guest rooms. Oh, okay.
Did we find another bedroom that appeared to be the older girl's room? Or the younger girl's, rather, the one that was the tomboy?
No, it was the parents' room. Right?
Yeah, it was actually the same room as the as Sylphine.
Oh, they shared a room. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay. I don't know, guys.
I think the older girl lived in this bedroom with, like, the ghost of her sister for a while? Kind of weird, right?
Maybe.
Whoever's trained in Arcana, make an Arcana check for me.
13.
You're thinking it's not always the case where someone turns into like a spectral form immediately. Sometimes it can happen when something happens like after the fact, like even after a little while after they're dead. Sometimes something can happen to affect and make them a specter.
I shares with the group. Maybe when the mom killed the dad, the ghost girl went from chill ghost to angry ghost.
Wait,
or when
think
her
she
sister
killed
died.
the dad?
Do we have reason to suspect the mom might have killed the dad? The mom hated it here.
Yeah,
I believe.
I would say based on the readings, no, you don't have a reason to believe that she killed the dad. I mean, there was a big insinuation in the journal that she, played a hand in the daughter, but not the dad.
Yeah. I think she just left, right?
It was the death of her sister. It made the Spectre angry.
But that was an accident.
Yeah.
We want to try and scry on the Baroness?
Can Rolen make any intelligence check to try to figure out how old the bones were, or any indication of when these people lived? If it's likely she's dead.
Yeah, go ahead and make intelligence or medicine check for me.
15?
Yeah, so these bones are pretty old, and that any human alive during this time period of the bones is probably dead now. I would say in terms of years, maybe, I don't know, 70 years, maybe give or take a few or so. That's the best approximation that you can get.
Do I want to still try to scry on that? I mean, any human would be dead, but any kind of supernatural piece, maybe not.
What if she's an elf? I guess she looks like
I was about to say, we have a photo.
Yeah.
The images of her, yeah. Is she an elf?
Yeah,
As you take a look, you don't notice pointy ears. And she looks very humanoid. No other race mixed in. No other features.
Okay, she's probably dead. Rieta, what if you pretended to be the Baroness? Can't you change your form?
Oh God, yeah, I could disguise myself with my disguise kit, and I could pretend to be the Baroness, and
apologize for leaving her and tell her it's time to go to bed.
that's a really good idea. Yeah, we can try that.
You're past your bedtime, finger waggle.
We definitely could.
Do we have any of her clothes that we can get a hold of, or did she have a closet or something?
Their bedroom right here, right?
I do have a spell, but I only can cast it on me to make myself look like other people do. Which, not that Rita's disguise kit isn't brilliant, but we can.
Rita's a good actress, though.
She's so much better than I'd be. I'd be so bad at pretending to be the mom.
And you wouldn't change your voice, right? I guess let's search this room for clothing, woman's clothing.
Yeah, so you did know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead first.
I was just gonna say there was a wardrobe, and so you notice that there's a couple of pieces that are really, really old that seem to have just been left here. Perhaps because she just didn't feel like taking them with her.
Are they
They're dresses.
Are they usable? Are they wearable?
They're a little tattered, and you see some moths have been eating at some spots, so they're not completely full. There are some patches to them, but I mean, yeah, you could wear them.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do a makeover.
Okay.
This is a good plan.
I'll help you.
Yeah. I'll try to put on one of the dresses and use my disguise kit to make myself look as much like the Baroness as I can. Shame we don't have that picture of her anymore. I guess it's the one.
It's over the fireplace. Yeah.
All right.
You guys head to the fireplace to try and recreate the image of the Baroness.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys, Rita's plan is just to go up to the room?
Yeah, we're gonna wait at the bottom of the stairs, and you run down if something bad happens.
Alright, so you guys are
Do you want
down
me to
here.
accompany Rita? Yeah, I don't have to, but do you want me to like?
Oh, do you want to be the Baron? Oh my god, yes. Mom and Dad, yes.
Yes.
Do
How
it.
do you feel?
I mean, sure, why not?
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self when I look like the Baron.
Alright.
I love this.
So
Such a bad plan, y'all.
we have the Baron, played by Rolen. And we have the Baroness, played by Rieta. Who approaches?
The Baroness will approach.
I'll follow.
Okay. Alright, so the Baroness goes up here. Oh no, you don't go there. Hold on. You're stuck in a barrier. Alright, you're here. And Rolen, you follow. You're stuck in a barrier too. Hold on. Let's get this dynamic up there here. Let's get you in. Alright, you both should be in. For you guys to hear downstairs, you hear a shriek as soon as the two of you appear, and you hear it so loudly in your ears. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Yeah, that's fun.
Here we go.
Can't wait for everyone to agree to Plan B.
Alright, so
Try something. Yeah.
you hear the shriek as you approach. Rieta, what would you like to do as the Baroness appearance?
I'm gonna make a persuasion check. I'm gonna hold out my hands, and just call out, Sylphie, my baby girl. I should never have left you. I'm home now. I'm back.
Make
I don't know. I've got six seconds.
Make a persuasion check, with disadvantage. No negative
Can I
modifiers, though. No, because this is just the mother's persuasion. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I'm not going to use a bonus action or a move, so I guess not.
Okay. You see this spectral figure looks. If a ghost could look like longingly towards something, this is how it would look. It kind of looks to you, Rieta, in the form of the Baroness, and you see like a little bit of softness appear, but then you just see the rage just kind of fill up again, and the being just kind of screams, and it's gonna slam into you. Does 15 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Battle music, too.
Rita doesn't even wear armor.
Oh,
I
man.
thought you had leather on. Oh my god.
Well, as soon as we found out that the leather wasn't doing anything, like it wasn't working, I was just like, I made it this far without armor. You just don't use it.
For any ungodly chance, do I still have mage armor up, or did I have presence of mind to cast it before I walked up here?
I'll say you could have cast it before.
Thank you so much.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna be stickling that. So Rieta, you take 14 points of force damage as it just slams into you. And you can still see there's like just frustration on its face. And then Kassandra, you hear the wail, as I mentioned before, and like a thud, something that the noises you're familiar with, as you probably intuit that the special figure has attacked someone.
Ooh.
You probably heard Rita's voice as well, saying whatever she said.
I'm gonna hold a. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold a dash to get up there if they call out for help.
Okay. Rolen.
Rolen is going to step just a little bit away from the Baroness, and is going to try to also persuade the poor creature and be like, "We love you, child. You don't have to be angry anymore. It's okay. Please calm down."
Very nice.
And
same thing, persuasion with disadvantage. However, no.
I would like to use my GM inspiration to maybe make it a straight roll.
Straight roll.
Good call. Oh.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, sounds good.
So you see in the slight second that it can react, outside it's 6 seconds, you see again that longing, that love, and then just immediate frustration again. Tarvik. Is you?
Oh, yep. Hang on. Sorry. I think I was muted there for a second.
I think so.
Might have been on my end. At this point, seeing and hearing the wailing, I'm just gonna move right to here, and just call up. Is it Plan B time yet?
Are you holding for anything?
Unless I'm getting a response, I'm not holding for anything.
I'll say, Rita and Rolen, you can have a second to respond.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still trying.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll slide to the side because it looks like, Cassandra's about to dash up the stairs, so I'll move out of the way. Yeah. And I'll just wait.
Sword drawn.
All right. As Cassandra prepares for her 100-yard dash, we go back to Rita's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell this turn. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability and give myself Eagle Splendor, which is advantage on all charisma checks.
Nice.
And then is the bed that's in here, is that a crib, or is it something that I could go and sit on maybe?
Yeah, no, so there's a bed, but then there's also a crib. Yeah, and there is a rocking chair as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and just sit in the rocking chair.
Okay.
Wherever that is, maybe here, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you do? You just sit down?
I mean, I already used my action. I mean, I might, sort of pat my lap or something.
Look motherly.
Yeah, I can't make a check, I don't think. So,
I'll say if you want to say something, you can go ahead and I'll say for this you can go ahead and try and make a persuasion conversation statement.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it's been so long. Let me hold my baby. I hold my hands out to her.
Okay, so because of your advantage, you have a straight roll.
Great. Okay.
Whoa! Guys, what are all of these nat 20s today? What is happening?
She had to be hit to get it right the next time.
Oof. All right. So I didn't think this was possible. So just give me a second while I think through this.
We would try to go about this the hardest way possible.
Okay. She looks towards you, Rieta, and you see her, like, instinctually just go towards you with, like, her spectral arms kind of reached out. And she just stops short of you, but you see that her, like, frustration and whatnot, and, like, her screaming has stopped, and she's kind of looking towards you longingly. And she seems to have calmed down significantly. She didn't necessarily, like, go sit towards you, but that was, like, her reaction too. So she's kind of standing there. She had her arms outstretched, and then she kind of laid them down again. And that's her turn. So then we go to Kassandra.
Still waiting for help.
Okay.
For them to call for help.
All right. Then we go to Rolen.
I'd also like to maybe try to persuade her. Sweet baby girl. What do you need?
This is still, because you don't have any, that was the DM inspo, so you can make this with disadvantage, so persuasion.
Hey.
So you kind of see her turn towards you now. She's still relatively docile. And you kind of see her face kind of forms into, like, a very pained face. Like she's just struggling with something and she can't convey it to you, which is, like, extremely frustrating. But she doesn't seem frustrated towards you. She's frustrated towards internally, like, she can't express it to you. And yeah, that's, like, the reaction that you get from her. Tarvik.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep holding my action, or just staying down here, waiting, pretty much.
Nice.
I don't want to hold anything because I think the thing I would do would expend if I held it. So I'm just gonna wait on it.
Okay. Rieta, we go back to you.
I mean, given the knowledge that we just had, I'm tempted to enhance ability is concentration. So if I detect thoughts, then I'm gonna lose enhance ability.
Mm-hmm.
What about the potion? Never mind, Tarvik has it.
Yeah, Tarvik has it. So I'm gonna stand up from, like, the rocking chair, and I'm gonna sort of hold out my hand. And I'm gonna tell Sophie, you've been such a good girl. But it's time to go. It's time to rest. Come with me.
And when you say come to me, like, what are you doing? Are you still just sitting?
Like, I'm holding out my hand for her to, like, come and take. Like, I've gotten up out of the chair.
Okay, and you're just standing near the chair.
Yeah, I'm standing in front of the chair.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't know if that's a persuasion check.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to move, or, I will bonus. I will give myself a healing word.
Nice. You kind of see her, and she's almost like being, I don't want to say belligerent, but she's hesitating in a way where she feels. Also, make an insight check for me. Actually, this is pretty nuanced as well. See how much you can kind of gather. Wow, oh Rieta killing it with these nat 20s. All right, so you can see she is conflicted internally because there are things that she knows that happened to her that's keeping her here that you don't understand, that she can't express to you. So that whole, like, scenario is extremely frustrating for her, in addition to her just being, like, tied to this place. And you kind of read that in an instant where she kind of hesitates towards you, but then she, like, reaches back, or, like, just kind of stays where she is, and you know that you have basically, like, comforted her with the presence of these two figures that she held dearly in her life, through her painful life. And you see that she like wants to do what you're asking, but she just can't. And that's where she is in terms of like what you're kind of reading from her. So she's kind of like stuck here in this space because of something that happened to her that you don't quite know, but you know that she's like thinking about it and struggling with it. Yeah, so that's your turn. A lot of information. For this spectral figure's turn, she's just gonna stand there and look at both of you with like a kind of like a tortured face. And Rieta, you were kind of seeing this before, but she's really sad and frustrated and angry. And she has like all these emotions within the capacity of a 6-year-old. And she like just can't express everything that happened. And that's her turn. We go to Kassandra. I think you're holding, so I think we can just go to Rolen.
Roland would like to, make another check or an insight check or whatever is going to help him figure out best, like what happened to her and what she needs.
Mm-hmm. If you're just trying to like figure out more about what's going on, go ahead and make an insight check. Whoa! Seriously, guys, did I not call it at the beginning of today's session?
Yeah.
You guys
are
gonna kill it.
Funnies tonight. Yeah.
You now gather the same knowledge that Rieta has. You see like so much in her eyes, and in her expression in terms of like what specifically, based on your deduction earlier that things can happen outside of the immediate death time frame to make a spectral figure appear. You gather that something happened to her afterwards, and it probably has to do something with her remains. I'll say that. Just because you also have that additional knowledge from before, you are now piecing together the high likelihood that it wasn't like the mother leaving or the mother having a partner death. It was actually like a merciful thing. It didn't have anything to do with her sister dying. It probably had to do with something with her body in the graveyard is kind of what you're gathering here. So
Can I say that out loud?
Yeah, for sure. How do you phrase it in 6 seconds?
I say, is your body not resting well?
You see her just kind of in a second nod and looking at you like very sad. And then we'll go to Tarvik. I think you're still holding, and so Rieta.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts 3rd level, because that's the slots that I have that I can cast with. Mm-hmm. And I drop Enhance ability to do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me go ahead. Cool. So in her mind, as is perfect question from Rolen before, she's still thinking about that. She's thinking someone like messed with my bones in the graveyard, and I'm for some reason suffering because of that. I don't know why throughout my entire life I was in pain, and now I have to deal with it in death. I like my room. I don't like people coming in here. And for mom and dad, it's fine. Like, you guys are great. I love you so much. I miss you so much. But I'm just struggling so much, and I don't know what to do. And you hear like the painfulness, even in her thoughts. Her voice is like just so mournful and like really sad and frustrated. So that's her surface thoughts. And then we go to her, and she's just kind of standing there, looking at both of you, just kind of like hesitant, like she can't reach out to you. She's just kind of standing there. You can see her kind of like fidget a little bit, and you can see just so much going, like racing through her head right now. Cassandra still holding, so Rolen.
I'm gonna ask her, sweet girl, we promise we're gonna make this right. We're gonna leave and we're gonna go find what's wrong with your bones and we're gonna make it right. Are you okay if we leave?
In a second response, she kind of like nods towards you. So then we go to Rieta.
I'm just gonna tell her that you're a good girl and we're gonna take care of you. And I'm going to leave.
Okay. She does not make any move towards you guys as you start to move away. So, we are out of combat.
Well
Great
handled,
combat.
you two. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Guys,
Awesome.
those nat 20s were clutch. Can
Yeah.
I say? They were fucking dope.
Tarvik and I were ready to fight.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was convinced we would too, but I'm so happy. I'm so glad we can
Yeah.
figure this out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys come down?
Yeah, I think we were just meeting you at the room below.
Oof.
We
Guys,
went out
it
to the
was
graveyard, right?
super tense.
Yeah.
I'm sweating a little bit.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys go where?
Graveyard, right?
Yeah, I guess you guys relay everything to us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Alright, I'm going to banff you all over there. Give me 1 second. Whoa. Alright. 'Tis banffed.
Tarvik's inside the graveyard.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry. No, go ahead and arrange however you wish.
All right, Roland, it's your turn. I hand you the shovel.
I will start to shovel. Try to
Sophie,
use
right?
Mage Hand to help. So, and try to uncover it.
Oh, sorry. Something switched around here. I did label Sylphine and Halluth. Originally this was Halluth.
Oh, whoops.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you are burying for wait. You're looking for Sylphine. Give me 1 second. Yes. Okay. Yeah. This one. I think is what I said earlier. Alright, technically it doesn't matter. So let's just bury one, or yeah, let's dig up one of them. So we'll say this one. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, someone who is digging. Okay. It takes you a little bit of time, and you feel that chill again when you are digging and you're above it. Oh, also all of you that are inside, make a con save for me. Forgot when you enter.
I already rolled a 13.
Oh, nice. Okay, Rieta, you feel the cold. Rolen, you take 1 point of necrotic. 16 for Cassandra, you're fine. But all of you feel that coldness as you go in. So as you take a little bit of time to dig up, you notice that Sylphine's corpse, first of all, though I don't know if you've seen many bones in your time, but these bones are deformed. And you notice that as you continue digging, oh, sorry, big point before I go into this point. The skull is missing. And another aspect of this is that as you keep digging, it's emanating like darkness and almost death and something very not of this world is the energy that you get as you continue digging and you kind of see these bones here. You see that there appears to be, as you continue digging and you kind of like reach the end, you notice that fog seems to like leach from the ground and starts to kind of fill this concave space now. And it's a little odd that fog would be seeping in from the ground, is what you kind of think.
Oh boy. Something bad. Tarvik, you might want to get over here.
Okay. I'll finally walk into the graveyard.
Okay, make a con save.
Yeah. Con save.
Alright, you feel the coldness rush through your body.
Her skull is missing and the fog is being weird. And it feels wrong.
I'll look over to Rolen. Did you detect magic on it? Did you see if it's cursed or something?
I haven't yet, no.
Okay.
We did earlier, though. We didn't sense.
I wouldn't have detected it through the ground.
Okay.
Oh.
I can penetrate most barriers, but I would be blocked by a foot of stone or 3 feet of dirt. If it was more than 3 feet of dirt,
I won't while that's happening, why don't I try something as well? I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a shot.
By the way,
yeah,
she
so
is in a coffin. Just FYI, these bodies are in coffins.
Yeah.
We haven't opened this up yet?
Oh, no, you have. I'm just saying, I don't think I described it earlier as, like, she's not
It's
just in
properly...
the dirt.
Yeah.
Like, she's in a coffin. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so, Roland, are you going to ritually cast Detect Magic then?
Yeah, I'll start.
Alright. I will ritually cast Gentle Repose then, at the same time. I don't think it will do anything necessarily, because it's more like preventing undead, but, might as well, it's worth a shot, right?
Cool.
Oh,
So you cast...
sorry, clicked on the wrong thing.
Any conversation while you guys are waiting for Rolen to ritual cast?
Where do you think the skull is?
I was gonna say, did anyone see like a little baby girl's skull?
I think we would have noticed something like that.
Does
anyone have a location spell? Or can we scry on an object?
Scry is a person, I just checked.
Oh, okay.
And I don't
Well, there's clairvoyance, but I don't have that.
I do, but I don't have the focus for it. I need
a lightly glowing crystal.
It's a focus worth at least 100 gold pieces, either a jewel horn for hearing or an eyeglass for seeing.
Maybe you can use the scrying eyeglasses. They're probably worth at least that much. You could make that into a focus.
Maybe.
What else was that? Sorry. A horn?
Horn for hearing, eyeglass for seeing.
Oh. Yeah, I have Eyes of Charming.
Oh, that's what I meant, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't have a horn for hearing.
You just need, it's an or, it's not an and. So one or the other. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hand you my Eyes of Charming.
But either way, I would need I would need to take a long rest before I could prepare it anyway.
Okay, I'll hang on then.
I think locate objects is... Oh no, I locate. I could also see if I could find it as an object, but again, it's the same sort of thing. I need a day.
Yeah.
Also, isn't locate objects like super limited? Like it's only be a few thousand feet?
Yeah, you sense the direction of the object as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you.
If it's in the house, we could find it, but otherwise...
Yeah.
But again, like either way, I don't have either of those prepared. So
I mean, we'll wait till after I get done with this ritual cast. But I can cast a spell magic too. So if we do find these bones are magical, then I could begin to dispel them.
Mm-hmm.
See if that helps her. But if we need to return the skull, I feel like we need to go find the skull.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing though. Might not be a tonight task.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe it got put in one of the other graves. Sorry.
Well, no. I was just gonna check. Are all of you okay to go a little bit longer, or do you want to end here for tonight's session? It is 11. I just want to check in.
Okay, for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm fine for another.
Shorter than that. Like, we can like wrap up what we're doing for sure, but like 15-20 minutes might be a more reasonable.
That's what that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's...
Okay. Great.
Yeah. Rieta, are you okay with that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
So as you guys are kind of conversing about ideas and whatnot as Rolen is ritual casting, I'll say time has gone by. Rolen, you spent enough time. This is detect magic again, right?
Yep, just detect magic.
Interesting enough, this has an element of conjuration, but it is different. And you get the sense that, like, based on your knowledge of Arcana and such, this appears to be the Shadow Crossing. It appears to be a gateway. And I will say, Cassandra, roll me a religion check.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys!
Jeez, guys.
My champ, the one thing I know.
You sense somewhere in you, your connection with the Raven Queen gets stronger the more you stand here close to this area, and the closer that you get to it, it grows stronger. Somehow, the Raven Queen is related to this other world. You're not necessarily in tune with all the arcana and such as Rolen is, but you you just feel this gravitational pull, and you know that the Raven Queen's power lies somewhere beyond here.
Oh. Screw going to the temple, guys. If we go into here, we could meet the Raven Queen, maybe. Just ask her straight up.
Do I know that this is a gateway? Or did I not gain that?
Yeah, you gather that knowledge that this is for sure a gateway. You're getting that conjuration aspect to it, but you also get a little bit more. Like this is more than just a simple conjuration. Like this is of the weave itself within the worlds.
Okay.
Within the planes.
It's obviously amazing, but I'm definitely conflicted. Is this gateway anchoring this child's soul in a way that's unhealthy for it?
Did someone mutilate this child's spirit to create this crossing?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Am I making it?
Also, whoever is, if someone is proficient in investigation, also you can roll.
Oh yeah, I can.
I can do investigation.
All right. So based on these rolls, Rolen for sure, and Cassandra, you get a little bit of it. You guys are kind of taking a look around here, and it's not the fact that the skull was stolen and that would create something like a bear, a gate. just, and even with Rita's 6, Rita, you know that just based on magic, that's not how magic works in terms of creating these gates. Based on your investigation, the skull was stolen, like, and it doesn't have to do with this type of magical essence for this gate. Hold on, I'm just trying to think of a better way to explain it. Like,
we could help the ghost by returning the skull, and the gateway would still be intact.
Correct. And you kind of gather that based on such deformity of the body itself, you guys are taking a look at it, there's just something inherently like suffering related and just painful, mournful of this body itself, that the turmoil spent in life and the nature of just the circumstances have led to this being such a powerful spot of, like, I don't want to say evil, but just darkness, that energy pulled into becoming a gate. So it wasn't just that this, like, the skull, yes, that's terrible after death as well, like her body not being intact, but that's not enough of an energy causer to kind of pull all the energy in and create this gateway. This happened because her condition was so terrible, perhaps even even related a little bit to darkness, that's the reason why that there's a gate here.
We should probably leave the gateway alone. In terms of, I'm not going to try to dispel it or anything, but we should try to find this skull and return it to her, so hopefully the spirit can rest, right? Is that our plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
I bet the skull's through the gateway. Probably fell in.
You really want to go through the gateway.
Yeah.
Going through the gateway is almost certainly a bad idea. You are aware of this, yes?
It'd be dangerous. They were
not means there. Should you protect us?
They were not at all clear about what conditions we need to get back. There's like a whole thing of like how it's hard to get back, and we do not know the specifics of that.
I did tell the Raven people that we would not attempt to go without them knowing about it first. So
we can let them know.
Yeah. Rita, send them a message.
And Tarvik, during that conversation, you did hear Madrina indicate to you that one can only return in the early hours of the morning.
Right.
But she alluded to something. Your conversation wasn't on, hey, what are the specifics of, the shadow crossing? So there may or may not be more to that. You're not sure.
Right.
That's all
I would also say the specifics she did give us the previous time we talked were basically like, oh yeah, by the way, everyone else kind of suffers in there except for a certain group of people, which none of us are.
Hardy.
What else? You gotta suffer to get what you want. That's what I've always known.
I don't object to crossing, but I don't think it should be tonight. I think at very least we should rest. We should try to use some of our resources to find out more about the skull and see if there's a reason to cross.
Okay. I can wait a day.
Really late, right? It's like super late at night, right?
It is, yeah. It's like 11 at night.
Cassandra just wants to dive in. She just wants to jump off.
We're gonna wake up tomorrow morning. Cassandra's not even here. She's already in there. We're gonna get there the next day and be like, "Oh, there's Cassandra's body."
I know better than that, at least.
Yeah, I would say I believe that we should probably just rest for the evening and continue from there.
Should we camp or use the bedrooms?
I would prefer not to sleep in the house.
All right. Let's go for a walk.
The Raven people have been sleeping in the house just fine.
Yeah.
Did they sleep there, or did they just meet there?
They cook
I
there.
guess the one was sleeping there, it seems.
We could light a fire. It'd be nice, cozy.
Well, let's at least close the grave. We don't need to rebury her, but let's close the coffin. Try to protect her body a little bit.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I cast gentle repose on her. She will not become undead, at least for 10 days, so her body is protected in some ways.
Well, it's just to prevent an animal from getting at it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But you're right. Animal could come take her femur bone, and then we could track down 2 bones, and that would not
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys make your way where for a rest?
Just walk out into the moors, a few hundred feet, find a dry spot, and
Yeah, tent up.
Okay. All right. So you guys find a location kind of near, and you start to take your long rest, and that is where we will end tonight's session here.
Ooh.